All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. And if you're an avid fan of the channel, keep on doing that great work by sharing the contents far and wide. We really and truly appreciate it. So, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going back over the games that played yesterday, which we talked about. Short, but we had to go and watch the other games so we can give a proper assessment on it. So we can talk about who we think will be winning the Dacosta Cup. We can talk about the Walker Cup coming, the Ben Francis Cup, and also the Champions Cup. We will have that at the back end of this conversation. All right. So what we're going to be doing, let me just heal up these persons first. Then we will move on to the detailing screen, and then we can start our conversation. We are going to be talking about what happened yesterday. Set a poll just to ask who you think will be winning it all today. All right, because winning not today, but winning the Dacosta Cup overall. All right, yeah, but we normally do it for the Manning Cup, so we're just gonna drop it for the Dacosta Cup today, and you guys can vote. So Maislin, thanks for being here. Then we have Howard, check-in, massive respect. Thanks for being here as well. Yes, man. So let we just move over to the detailing screen already, so we can chop up the conversation. Very much fiery. All right. Yes. So as you can see right on the screen, we have the Walker Cup that will be taking place tomorrow. All right. As you can see, the names here. So Thursday, the 17th of November, we're gonna get right after this. We're gonna get straight into the discussion of who we think will win it overall. All right. Yes. So St. Catherine I versus Aile Selassie, Prison Oval, 3 p.m. So look out for that. Some of the games, even though it says 3 p.m., it might just start 3:15. Obviously, it has its own time when it plays around. All right. Yes, man. Tivoli Garden is squaring off with Charlie Smith. That's the next one. That's at Jamaica College Ground, and that's 3 p.m. Then we have Excelsior I versus George's at 3 p.m., and that's at St. George's College. All right. Then we have Campion College versus Wolmers. I know one man wants to see that Campion College versus Wolmers in that one. All right, we're gonna get to the picking who we think will win it. No problem. We are just running through things that we can just give it to you very early. All right, yes. And then you have the water Dacosta Cup semi-finals and finals there. Yes. That's the 23rd, and that's the Stets ground. Yes, that's the semi-finals, and then the finals will be December 3rd at the Stets ground 4:15 there. Ben Francis now, you have Thursday the 17th, round one, Garvey Maceo, York Oval. I think we will get that much more spread it out so we can give it to you. All right, 1 second. Let me try and get that right here for you. Yes, 1 second, guys. All right, good. We have it right here, the Ben Francis Cup. All right, Ben Francis Cup, the 17th on the Thursday. Garvey Maceo taking on Cornwall College, 3 p.m. All right, yes, and it's at Garvey Maceo at this point. That's the ground that it's going to be played at. Then we have Glenmuir I taking on Paul Bogle I, York Oval, 3 p.m. as well. Then we have York Castle taking on Stets at Drexel, 3 p.m. Christiana I taking on Ruseas I at Colin Miller Complex, and that's at 3 p.m. as well. All right, we're just trying to go through as much things as fast as possible. Let me set the poll at the same time. But let me big up some people at the same time as well. Everything we are chopping. Guys, remember, this is only 2 hours, so we have to make sure we get everything out there. Eric Sewell said, JD, where you a former DJ, where you got that sound at the start of your show? Sound good to me. All right, thanks very much. You just show that I have a good taste in the overall setting, you know? Yes, man. Dima J, big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here. All right, Campion. All right, let me go back to that first. But let me start right here first, because we have a lot of things to cover. All right. Anyways, the games that played yesterday. Clarendon College squaring off with Dinthill. Clarendon College came out victorious. Overall, I thought that based on play, CC definitely was the better team. That is 100% true. And maybe the display that they showed yesterday was the best display from any team, in my estimation. All right, in any The display came off yesterday was the best from any team based off my estimation. That's just me. All right. Yes, maybe I could be wrong. No problem. But I'm just telling you, that's what I believe. Let me know if you agree or not. And if you don't agree, let me know the team that played better from that standpoint. All right. But I thought that yesterday that was the best display, period, from any football team in the schoolboy football. All right. So based off that, I would say that the CC definitely went on and took the lead as the best. Okay. CC definitely went on and took the lead as the best performing team. All right, for me yesterday, what I saw yesterday, yes, I would say CC put down the best display so far. All right, Dinthill did showcase that they have talent and they can use your channels. The only thing is they need to start getting sharper inside the box. You know, like the late run on the far side, whichever side the opposite side the cross coming from, the striker does need to read that a little bit better, and maybe they could just do better overall. All right, yes, it's tough, but you have to learn. You get me? Yeah, they got a few chances in the first 15 minutes, never really took advantage of that. And definitely the CC team that start very much slow, organized, just got into their shells. And once, came out of their shells, and once they did so, it was just like no competition in the end. To be honest, even though it ended with a red card, I still believe that the CC team would have went on to be winners. Obviously, it might not, the scoreline would not have been so big. Maybe Dinthill could have even got back something, because it goes to show that they could have troubled CC to some point. But obviously, the red card and the organization coming from CC, I don't think Dinthill had a chance after the red card. And we all said that. We all said that. So it only goes to show you how organized their team is, and consistent. All right. Yes. All right, good. Guys, please smash the like button as you come in so we can get the visibility up on the video. All right, yeah, man. And just leave your thoughts so far. And on the flip on one, we have Manchester took on Mannings. As I've said before, I thought that I don't go with the sentiment coming from most of the personnel saying that it was Mannings not real team, because as I've said before, why would you not put your right team there? Why would you not want to put your right team there? Like, why? What benefit it gives you not putting your right team there if it's not card you're trying to avoid? If it's card you're trying to avoid, no problem. But that simply means it is your right team. You couldn't do anything different. You get me? You cannot come and tell me that, oh, it's we never chose the right team. Because what it just don't add up. Even yesterday when I went off, I'm saying, oh, you mean you don't choose the right team? I don't understand that, because it's not really clicking. I understand if you say that you rest two players because they're on yellow cards, because you're willing to risk the position at this point to go to the next round. You get me? Okay, fair. But that still means it's the team that you wanted. You get me? It's the team that you wanted, and you thought that team was good enough. And Manchester proved that you have to come with your A team in order to win. We have to be fair to ourselves, guys. And I think that is the problem yesterday. That's what I never really liked, because it looked like everyone was trying their best not to give Manchester their flowers. And what I saw that even if Mannings had their best team, that Manchester team would have actually give them all sorts of problem right to the end, if not beat them just the same. Let me know what say you guys on that, because I know a lot of people might not agree. But based off my assessment, I want to say that I think that that Manchester team could have even beaten the right team for Mannings. I truly believe so. I think we're not giving the Manchester team any credit. And at this point, look, Manchester will be taking on Central. I do believe going into that one, Manchester will be the favorites going into that one. So You get where I'm coming from? All right, let me know, guys. If you're watching on the re-upload, let me know. All right, yes, let me know, guys. 1 second, I'm just sharing the room so people can come in. Yeah, but I think I should give Manchester their credit, and I think Manchester will actually do us proud. All right, we have Jason. Big up yourself, Jason. How are you doing?
Yeah,
Balak.
man, I'm good, man. What
Okay.
everybody doing?
Okay, Jason was already in the chat. Yes. Balak, big up yourself. And then we have Jay anyway that checking. Guys, smash up the like button, man. Get way to 50 likes. Very fast. In the house, we are gonna go through all of this. All of what's on the screen. We're gonna try and go through. But before we do that, we want to just ask Jason his take. Jason, that take off it's just because Mannings picked their wrong team. Why Manchester won it? How much validity you give to that statement?
I don't really give it any because when you really break it down, everybody would pretty much say that Clarendon College is probably the team you'd want to avoid going into the semi-final round.
Mm-hmm.
And so that would mean that you have to win the match versus Manchester. So for them not to feel their strongest possible team wouldn't really make any sense. So unless it was an accumulation of cards or something of that nature why certain players didn't play, then I would not agree with that at all. And I don't think that there was anything like that at play. I just think on the day, Manchester played the better football and deserved to win the game.
Okay, fair enough. All right then. I want to hear others take because that's what I came to. We sit down, properly analyze it, and check the two stats them from the Frome game to this game. And when I look at it, I'm saying, I think this is exactly what they wanted to do. You know, I'm not gonna give it that extra excuse. Just give Manchester their flowers, and I think they made the right decision to go with a strong team, and they won the game, and that just might just put them in the finals and Mannings out of the competition. So if you believe that, then you need to blame the coach for not reaching the finals, at least the finals. Then you get me? You see where I'm coming from now, Jason. If you are going to believe that statement, you have to blame the coach then, right? If you don't make at
Yes,
least the
I think
finals.
yes, I think if they end up going out at the next stage, which we'll do the prediction, I'm sure at some point, but I think if you have to look at the coaching staff, if that ends up being the result of the choice that they made, because even if you want to say, okay, that is what they did, then somebody would have to answer to that decision, and the coaching staff would have to answer. So, yes, I think it doesn't look good on them if that is indeed what the situation was.
Yeah, agreed. All right. So thanks, everyone, that's coming in. Yes, we are trying. We're just making the poll so you can vote. In the chat. 1 second, yeah. Yes, so Jason, we have the Walker Cup games now. We just want to make some prediction because we have so much predictions to make. Going through. We don't even want to stop too long on it. All right. Yes. So, anyways, we have Saint Catherine versus Aile Selassie coming up. Who you would give this to? And guys, get involved inside the chat as well. Let me know. Saint Catherine versus Aile Selassie. We want at least 3-4 comments per match. At least give every school some respect. So Saint Catherine versus Aile Selassie. Jason, oh, you break down this one because I'm gonna write down the predictions. Them.
Well, this game should be a good one. It's two of the better teams that would be in the Walker Cup in this matchup. I think St. Catherine, with some more luck and a few better performances, could have maybe still been in the competition, the Manning Cup that is. But I will say in this game here, I will give a slight edge to St. Catherine. I believe St. Catherine is going to beat them, but I think it will be a very tight game. I wouldn't be surprised if this game actually ended up 1-0 for St. Catherine.
All right, uh, so Saint Catherine going for. All right, fair enough. I was leading. Yes. I was leaning towards that same part as well. In
That
terms
is
of
surprising.
yes, yes. No, but that's why I ask you this time because maybe you would have picked the next one. It's not about surprising. You're just trying to go opposite. Yes. But I let you went the other way first. Yes. Dr. Gigi, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Orlando Nicholas. All right. It may have been disciplinary reasons why some players were benched. Manchester good though. All right. Thank you very much, man. At least we can be fair. KW Media, massive respect for being here. Said St. Catherine 3-1. All right, so everyone going with St. Catherine here. Remember, Ede Selassie was one of the good teams coming through, not really conceding so much and stuff. Yes. But let me add it right here for returning purposes. All right, say Catherine. Catherine 3-1. Catherine win. All right, Catherine win over Ede Selassie. All right, nobody now get the PNT no respect. So St. Catherine there in the building. All right, let me put a super chat. Now, Arlan and Nicholas, massive respect for the super chat, man. Thanks very much. Let me keep it right there. All right, yeah, man, got money up on the board. All right, so um St. Catherine, Jay anyway that says as well, and Shakpo said, this is a tough match. I chose Ele Selassie. All right, so but definitely St. Catherine got the edge. If you're rewatching the stream, please let me know in the comment section. We need your comments in and the re-upload as well. It's very much important. All right. And Janice Bryan says St. Catherine as well. So everyone going with St. Catherine. All right. So let me move over to Tivoli. Tivoli surprised us the last time, guys. Tivoli screwing off with Charlie Smith. Charlie Smith came out of the group of death, what people says. All right, yes, the last two Georges, KC, and Mona. You believe that the Tivoli Gardens team will do the damage over the Junglists. So pretty much they sent Spanish Town Road up against the Junglists. Yes, that's how it's worked out. Tivoli Garden and Spanish Town Road. Charlie and Charlie in Jungle. So what say you, Jason, on this one?
Why, this one going to be a tough one. Trust me, the game will be at JC, thankfully, because you don't need this game to play
At
at neither
Arnett?
grounds.
No,
No.
you should have played Arnett,
So,
man. You should have played Arnett for the vibes.
No, but this should be a good one. Tivoli and Charlie, two good teams that have the potential to play some good football. Anytime the two teams match up, it's going to be physical. So, I think the team that can hold their heads will win. And based on what I've seen so far this season, I will have to go on the side of Charlie Smith in this one. I think Charlie Smith will edge it. It will be a 2-1 victory.
All right. You know why I'm not sleeping on Tivoli, even though I'm the junglist? Tivoli, I saw Tivoli played Mona, and I thought that Tivoli played Mona a little bit better than Charlie Smith, to be honest. I thought that Tivoli could have actually posed as much problems and actually win that tie if they had better finishing and stuff, So, and I saw enough of Tivoli. I think it's gonna be tough. I think this might just go down to penalties. Because these are two gritty teams. But surprisingly, I'm going to go with Tivoli. I'm going to go with Tivoli, guys. Even though I'm the junglist and I want jungle to win, I'm slightly going with Tivoli. KW said TG versus Charlie going to be a penalty shootout, similar to what I've said. The most composed team will win. Skeng Catherine, oh God, TG seems to be playing better as the season goes on. Yes, I'm going with TG for that one. TG, I go push them aside. All right. All right, so TG. Dr. Gigi said Ele Selassie 2-1. Okay. Okay, that was for the previous one. We are going to Tivoli at this point. Tivoli Charlie. A bus ride back home may need an escort. I chose Charlie Smith to win. All right. Shakpo, plan up with the one, Jason. All right, so it's all right. So the vote are going then. We're gonna leave that one in a limbo. The Junglists and the Spanish Town Road team still at this side.
Yeah,
All right.
that one it makes sense that the chat is split because that one is a very hard one to call.
Yes, so guys, as you're coming, we have 50 people in the house. Get the likes to 50, man, and stop playing with the likes on the channel, man. If you're new, we still need 25 more subscribers to reach 3,000, the big 3,000. So we're on our way back to 20,000. So make sure you become a part of the rapidly growing platform. All right, yes, man. All right, so Excelsior squaring off with Georges.
Excelsior versus Georges. All right.
Yes.
Well, this one, look, everybody, most people probably will lean one way, and I think I'm going to lean that same way because I think Georges would be looking at this as their one opportunity to, end the season with some kind of silverware. I think they will really want to get this one done. So, I think it's probably a big win. I think a big win. I'd like to say it's going to be a 3-1 victory for
Okay.
Georges.
You know the bias, Not for Jesse, but you have someone that you just want to see Owen turn up and you're gonna hear him talking about Georges. He's not gonna even assess the game or not, he just said Georges. Dr. Gigi said 3-2 Tivoli win. STGC KW Media says Dr. Gigi 4-2 Georges. Shakpo, we cannot take him vote, All right, but we are going to take his vote for now because we don't have so much voters. STGC, Shakpo going for right there. All right, fair enough. I think, damn man, Excelsior getting a beaten today. I wonder how the one Ryan feel because Ryan love hype up him team, hype up him school, Yes, I'm going with STGC as well to take that one. Jay anyway that says STGC a win. And we have Chris Smith in the building. Big up, big boss. Thanks for being here. Hope all is well with you and the fam. And Bala Kick says Excelsior I2, STGC 2. But you have to pick a winner, Bala Kick. So just put a winner, big man, and stop cause confusion. All right, now. So we move into the main one now. Not really the main one, but I do believe that you have one man on the planet
The main one.
and one man in the chat want to say something to each other. Yes. We have two more scores came in. Dr. Gigi said Campion College 2-1. We don't even talk about anything yet, so you're voting.
Yes, Dr. Gigi.
All right. So, anyways, we have Campion College going up against Wolmers. Wolmers defeated Haile Selassie. Pretty much good. With surprising win over Haile Selassie. Coming into this matchup against the Campion guys. Pretty much the Kingston Academy team. They are a young, flourishing team. Yes. So, what say you guys inside the comment section? You're going for Campion or you're going for Wolmers? All right. Jason.
Yes. This match here is the one I'll be looking forward to the most. Of course, I did attend Campion College in Jamaica before I left. So I have a soft spot for them. I am usually very unbiased in all of my opinions, but I cannot lie to you. This one is definitely biased.
Ooh. All right. But can you put some logic to it as well? Because they do have qualities. So you can't just say this one is definitely biased. It can be, some objectivity in there as well. And it comes on to something valuable in the end.
No reason.
All right. So one second, guys. It looks like the people might take away Jason there, so we'll give Jason a chance to return back. Let me just go to the chat. Yes, let me just go to the chat in that time. All right. Yes, and if people want to come in the conversation, you can just come straight in the Discord, or you find the Discord, you just go straight in the description, and the Discord will be there. All right. The only thing you need to do is mute the mic when you're not talking and stuff. All right. Yes. When Jason returns, we will continue the conversation with him. Dr. Gigi said Campion 2-1. CW Media says Campion 3-1. Balakik says 3 Excelsior 1 STGC 1-0 over STGC. Jay anyway said Campion dead before they come on the field. All right, so that's a flat out bias. So Wolmers 2 over Campion. Janice Brian, thanks for being here. Campion 2, Wolmers 1. Orlando Nicholas says 3-1 Wolmers. All right. I might go with Campion versus Wolmers. C-bar near me. All right. Kai Atrick. Okay, so KW Media clearly saying that Campion. So at this point, Campion look like they're taking it. All right. Make sure you guys are voting, guys. Voting, who will be winning the Dacosta Cup because it's that time. We just finished those games, so we have to concentrate on that. When the Manning Cup comes, we did the same with the Manning Cup. All right, we are just trying to give everyone their just due. And guys, remember, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Let me try and bring up the 3,000 subscription on this video today. If we can, we only need a meager 21 more subscriptions. So if you're new and you're rewatching it, make sure to subscribe. If you're new now and you haven't watched, haven't subscribed, please do so. All right, yes, so we can pass the 3,000 and move on towards 4,000. All right. Anyway, I said, JD, last time you picked Campion Charlie Smith, dirt them. That's a lie. I actually picked Charlie Smith to win that game, so you are lying. You are lying on me 100%. All right, yes, man. Shakpo says Wolmers 2-1 over Campion. All right. Fair enough. All right, so we're gonna. JS is back. Yep, you're back. All right, because we're just like a move on from it. Continue. What you said about the Campion now?
No, I was gonna say, it's a biased opinion, but honestly, if you look at the two teams this season, it's not a crazy thing to say Campion will win the match because we have a good young team. Didn't do much rotating. It was mainly the same 11 or 12 players. So with this little rest here, and a little Walker Cup first round win to get a little confidence again, I do think that they do have what it takes to take the victory tomorrow. So again, I'll say 2-1 to Campion, and the dream season will continue.
All right. So let me move on to this one now. All right. So we're going to go to the Ben Francis Cup, guys. All right. So we see Toffee Rudy in the building. Massive respect. Big up. Toffee. Ben Francis, we are going up with now. We have Clarendon College versus Garvey Maceo. All right. Because remember, this is our preview game, guys. This is our preview game, All right, we are going to go through every single thing because remember, we have World Cup coming up, such a thing. So the spacing will be limited, so we have to get everything out there. So we have Corwall versus Garvey Maceo. Garvey Maceo was actually the reigning champion. Got knocked out very, very early in this one. Jason, what say you on that?
I think even though they are the reigning Dacosta Cup champions, for some reason, I think that Corwall College is just going to show up on this day and beat them. I think it will go to penalties. It's going to be probably a 2-2, and in penalties, Corwall will take it.
Okay, so
Dr. Dean Weatherly.
And guys, I've gotten some information from a person that's from the country area. Stated that Corwall College is also CC. So when you guys beating me, it doesn't work like that. Unseen, we're not using the normal streams. These are streams that are joined to only one person. You only can go in the Discord and join from there. Yes, so I think I'm sad, but I think Corwall, the next CC, will be beating Garvey Maceo. So I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go with CC, Corwall College, sorry, because I know people will say the right CC. Another tough one, all right, another tough one there. All right. Yeah, so that's the first one. No one voted. All right, let me move on to the next one. Glenmuir, terrible exit for such a talented team. Will be going up against a young new Paul Bogle I team. Let me know what say you guys on that one. All right.
Well, they know they let me down the last time. I shouldn't go with them again.
Yeah.
But not going to go with Paul Bogle. Great national hero, but I think Glenmuir are going to take this one.
All right. I know we have Alex in the chat. Alex will say Paul Bogle because he was championing Paul Bogle team, man. So Alex, you think Paul Bogle? Oh, yes. I knew he's gonna come with something about Paul Borg is not no run over. You see what I told you? Yes, man. We will deal with the Tony situation on a different video. Because we have a lot coming up, man. Don't worry yourself, big boss. Toughy Rudy said, let me just get the comments. Clarendon College played the best possession game. I'm a big supporter of Clarendon College, but they can be beaten by Mannings. The winner from that semi will win. I don't think the winner from that semi will automatically win. If the winner from the semi is CC, then I would put them as the automatical winner. If it's Mannings, I think Manchester got the beating of Mannings again, and they're gonna feel like they can do it again. You get me? Glenmuir a dirt. Them hurt my feelings. No, man. I think they're gonna fix your feelings this time. Glenmuir not want to lose to Paul Bogle. I'm very sorry. So I'm going to have the slide across on the Glenmuir team there. They are not coming out to lose couple time. Well, Garvey Maceo for the win and Glenmuir for the win. Make up your mind, Shakpo. Make up your mind, Shakpo. We cannot just go with one thing, all right? Yes. All right. So the next one now we have Yard Castle taking on Stets. I love this little small team, Yard Castle team, All right, you remember I was really high on this Yard Castle team. So who are you going for? Okay, Johnny says CC Nation all the way. So Clarendon or Cornwall College is just all those are your teams. All right, thank you, Janice. Big boss. All right, and Wayne Thomas, thanks. Wayne Thomas, thanks for the subscription. Massive respect. We have 20 more subscribers before the 3,000. So make sure you become a part of the 3,000. Yes, Jason, continue. Sorry about that.
No man, you're good man. I will have to say I will go with the young exciting team. Your Castle.
Okay, Your Castle. All right, man out here pronunciate the team right. Yeah, wow, nice. All right, Stets. So, but Stets ain't in a pushover team, team. But you saw what happened? You saw Your Castle as the Campion style team. That's what you saw them as.
They do have this feeling like underdog, and you want to root for them type of thing, and also I just like the brand of football that they try to play. They try to play attacking, expansive, so it's fun to watch, and I want to see them go through the competition.
Yes, I agree, man. I agree 100%. Yard Castle. I love what they're doing. Yard Castle. 2-1 from Janice, and we both on the platform going for Yard Castle as well. Yard Castle over Stets. This time, everyone's saying the same thing. Yes, Yard Castle look like they're definitely building a good one. But guys, before you go anywhere, we have 73 people watching. Just get us to 60, 70 likes, and then we get to the 100 likes. It's not hard to do so. All right. And I don't know how much likes it's on, but if it's not on 60, 70 and you just came in, please do it the like button. All right. We're not gonna always be saying it every single time. All right. Yes. So please do it. We have to get on to this conversation because the conversation's sweet. Yeah. All right. So Yard Castle took it there. Then we have Christiana I versus Ruseas I. What say you on that one? Before we go to the comment section.
Well, to go with the pedigree in this one, Christiana did some decent things this season, but I have to go with Russia on this one. I think Ruseas High will be a bit too much for them, so I'll probably say a 3-1 for Ruseas.
So Christiana vs Russia, Ruseas. I prefer call them Ruseas. Ruseas, all right, you're going with Ruseas. All right. My winner are Garvey Maceo, Glenmuir, and Yard Castle. All right. Jason, you live underwater? No. The man live underwater. Stets ain't that strong this year. Okay, so Yard Castle taking it. All right. So we want some Stets. We want some Christiana Ruseas thing. Ruseas, yes. I think Ruseas deserve to get a game, and I think this is the time that they actually got one. All right, so we have Martin checking. Big up yourself, man. Guys, you can come in the conversation via the Discord. All right, via the Discord, you can get to the conversation. Very, very easy. All right. May I drive in a car, Omzo? Okay, you're driving in a car, underwater car you have. Anyways, so the Champions Cup now, we should get the additional names for that. I think it's going to be sent in to us, and then we are going to tell you the Champions Cup. I think this will get the fans exciting because I heard about some of the draws, and definitely you want to hear some of those draws because you can't miss those games. I'm not asking you, all right? I am not asking you. Don't want to miss those games, all right? All right. So Champions Cup. And let me try and give you the dates. So Saturday the 19th. At Stets, 1 and 2, one at 2 o'clock and one at 4 o'clock. And Sabina Park, one at 4:15 and one at 6:15. That's weird. Why are they giving it the times so far? Let me know. Jason. So they have the one in the one at Stets 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and the one in Kingston Sabina Park 4:15 and 6:15. So this is going to be a night game. The 6:15 one, that would be a nice one. My goodness.
Under the lights. Under the lights.
Yeah, then how can one get sun at game?
We have the matchups ready to reveal.
Yes, it should be sent in soon because they said it's going to be a specific time, and maybe I started the stream too early, so it's not out as yet. I thought so. Yes, but if anyone has the list,
Okay.
send it in, please. All right, because obviously you're going to have 8 teams participating. All of them are semi-finalists. All right, because it's a champions.
Right.
So you're going to have the Monas squaring up with CC and those teams, Yes, so I want to hear people's take, guys. Who you think will take the Champions Cup? Guys, based off your assessment, who you think will take the Champions Cup? All right. It's Kim. Hey, can get some information on the U14 match that is playing now with Clarendon College. No, we don't have the information yet, but we can, once you say it in the chat, someone will forward it to us and we will get it. All right. Remember, we are just trying to learn certain things, and we're learning along the way. So we are not perfect and we don't have all networks or everything. We're not going to come and tell you that. But once we do something, you know that we're going to do it well. All right. So it's Kim. Just stay tuned. One of our personals will get it for you. All right. All right. So Martin says KCR Manchester will be winning the Champions Cup. So you work out that. Oh, you got to that one.
KCR Manchester.
Oh no, I have to call out Martin now. Martin, I need to join the server, yeah? Let me drop the server because it looks like Martin is in the server but can't find the server. I don't know how you work out that. All right? You're in the server but can't find the server. How you work out that? Please explain to me.
Tell him to look underwater. And find it.
All right, so I'm gonna drop the server again, guys. This is the server. If you want to come in on the call, you just click it and you come straight in on the call. All right? Yes. That is the Discord link. So if you want to join the conversation, you can do so. Sian Bowen says, big up JD, world class show. Well, we are trying to make sure the show good. Yes. All right. Mona versus CC, KC versus Manning. That's all it is now. Because no one sent it to me as yet. So Champions Cup is official. This is not a joke. Yes, it's an official thing. All right, no problem. Once you come in, I have no problem. You talk when you're ready. KC versus Manning, Mona versus CC, JC versus Manchester. All right, so someone send me via the Discord. Maybe it's in my Discord already. Because I never saw it as yet. So let me make sure we get them and tell you who's playing who. Let me see. It must be sent to my Discord. All right. Okay. I'm not seeing it here. Let me pin this right here. All right, I didn't saw it here, so I will wait for confirmation first. But we know that we are gonna have teams playing teams, obviously, but we are just not sure of it. So you say it's out at this point. Stats versus JC. No, that it. Julian, where are you getting it from? Let me know. All right. So, anyways, so Jason, explain to me who you think will win it based on what you saw from all the teams. You know, pretty much want to ask you who you think is a much more poised team to win this thing. I know what Unseen will say. Unseen will say Mona. You know, Unseen
Yeah,
was.
no, I think if you look at all the teams that would be a Champions Cup, there's one team to me that looks to have all phases of football pretty much down, and that team would be Clarendon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and along with that, they have a very, very calm coach and a very, very calm set of players. So that level of composure in this youth level can really make a difference. I think when you put every all the teams together, a lot of them are pretty close in talent,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the extra composure, um the extra composure that they do show, I think will put them over the top. So if I had to choose a favorite, I would say Clarendon College.
All right. So, all right. So, Clarendon College coming from Bossy there. Ah, I think I Clarendon College would be off the top of would off the top of your head you would say Clarendon College, no doubt, yeah, that is true. um this JC team, you know, even though you don't have unseen rating them and stuff, I saw good things about JC, you know, and if I think JC can progress and if they don't face CC in the first game, I think that can cause problems as well. Let me see if you're in it. But unseen man, it's once you click the link, it's going to show you that you're in it. It's we're not seeing you unseen. You're gonna come straight in the call. That we press the call one more time so unseen can come in the call. We don't have to search here unseen. You just work off it, man, bossy. You know the thing, man. So me drop the link there. When you click the link, is inside the call link. So one is gonna click in and we're gonna hear it instant. Casey plays terrible football from what I saw live from them. Okay, so Umza don't rate Casey not at all. KC and JC are Mona. So you're going for three Kingston school. All right. Sorry, stats Manchester. Okay. So Julian, you keep on telling me teams, but you're not telling me where I can find information. All right. Peter, big up yourself. Peter Parker said, big up JD. The Champions Cup draw done. No. How comes me not see the match but dates for Saturday? No, because I don't have the file here. I have will take the file from out of the Discord and put it on the screen, and it will be there soon. All right. So anyone has the file, just send it to me. Normally, our people will send it to us, but we don't get it at this point. Um. All right. So people inside the Discord, I think. See. All right. We saw Bala Kick inside the Discord. So Bala Kick, how are you doing? All right. Okay. Balakik, please delete the next part. So you can join the stream. All right, so Balakik, I give problem as always. So we have to mute Balakik till him can sort out problems. We give you a little time, Balakik, to sort out your problems, and they can return. All right. So it's KC versus Mannings. Mona versus. So stop. Tell me things on this. Tell me. Let me go and see it. Let me go and see it. Why Shakpon just send me the thing? So guys, we'll put it up on the screen so we can debate this one. Yes, we're gonna get it up for you right now. All right. So let me get the schoolboy here. Yeah, because it was today is the draw, guys. But when we started it, we never had the information, so we can't put it up on the screen. You know. Yes, I am not seeing it here. All right. So we see Ben Francis. We are not seeing I am not seeing it here, so I'm still waiting. All right. So the Champions Cup draw. Let me type it in here. All right, let me type it in here. Champions Cup draw. Let me type it in here. All right. So people, please, when you come in. All right. Just mute your mic when you come in, guys. Just mute your mic. Unseen. We saw you in it now. Just mute your mic. You don't have to mute your mic. Just close the sound unseen. Just close the next page that you're listening to. All right. That's all. That's all.
Close it, man. Long time.
All right. No problem. You have the Champions Cup list unseen.
But I don't sure if that you drop it. No, what time it says was drop? 6:30.
6:30. So me no know how people tell me how them know who I play. Me no understand where them have these links.
JD, you know how the thing go, man. Whenever news for break, enough people want to break it now, so them go on.
Okay.
6:30. Me see on Sportsmax, I got drop it live on Sportsmax.
Oh, it look like we have had a Sportsmax. We have had a Sportsmax because people tell me say it out from a long time. So and Sportsmax are tell me it's wait. So me did say me I go wait until the end of the stream, 2 hours, then we will get it and we can debate that one. You know? But the man must say it out already, so me don't know. Guys, when you stop stress you out the man, when you know it not out, I know out, I tell we say it out.
6:30, you see, you know?
Yeah, man, we will wait to the 6:30, guys, because we don't want to give you false information. We only can give you the time that we have here, but we know, so we're going to get it by 6:30, which is pretty much soon.
And we're prediction and see if we can get it right. But
No, we don't need to do that, because we have so much. Because we want to ask you what you made of the games yesterday. Because yesterday, me see a Manchester team dominate. See, Mannings, you know. Dominate Mannings. You got to give him 10, you know. And people said 2 players never start. So what you think 2 players could have done unseen for make the difference from what we saw yesterday?
Based on what we know, some Mannings sometimes Mannings win game, but them no win convincingly. And sometimes this is the first game them lose, you mean? But based on what we hear from here why the players them don't play, some disciplinary issues why them don't play.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Disciplinary issue. But you know, the coach said that you have to put some players in so them can do. So you know, the round, like the next round, if players card out or whatever, you can use them and stuff. You know, it's a good thing for the long term and it's a bad thing for short term. Because then go and play against a team where have high quality. And you know, if you ask me, I would try to beat the team who I think is lesser in ability than CC.
Yeah.
And then try to, you understand what I say?
Okay,
but
okay.
Losing the match against Manchester really put them in the short term and the back foot, because them go and play that CC team. And based on how I miss them play with some key players on the field same way, because they add key players on the field. Indiscipline crept in, and I think tactically they are indisciplined, and you know I just think they can't play this island football. They need to try something else. That's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I'm glad the fact that you cleared it up to say that it was some indiscipline why they never start them. They never play them at all. Because people come and tell me, oh, players never play, and like them want to say I overlook Manchester, but we never saw that on the field. We saw a Manchester team by a good distance better than Mannings, and that game should have ended over 6 goals. I just to the number level can't finish.
And then JD, we have to give Manchester the props because Manchester played well and they have quality players on the field. So Manchester did well. They got the result that they wanted to, and they are in a safe. I think they are the easiest game to play to go to the finals.
Yes, agreed.
And that is good for them. They can plan to play this team. This team don't have a player like a Christopher or a Marcus Reed, a Malachi Douglas for you to really try to stop from hurting him. Maybe they have 1 or 2 that hurt him. So it's easy for map out a team like a Central to play them in the final, which is the best thing for Manchester at the moment. and they make the final, anything can win a final, you can score 1 goal and defend it and win, you know. It's the best team, you know.
Well, me actually agree with the one unseen today. You know? You see, you saw life funny. You say him coming in and a spit facts now. Yes, all right. So him now war today. Be my talk seeing today. Yes. So big up unseen.
We're not talking about Mona yet.
Biasness gone out.
Oh no, we're not talking about Mona. The man himself true. We're not talking about Monas yet. That's why the
man, you know, we don't play me split facts. I tell you already, you know, why we lose against KC is because them never stick to the system. Them tweak the system and man mark.
Yeah, no, me hear Mr. Butler say, but it's still not changed. And see, we have to be honest. It still don't change that the areas where Mona is poor at is in the wide channels. If Mona look at them just not good with playing in the wide channels. We have to be honest. Every team expose them.
Well, let me ask you a question. All right, so you were trying to tell me, so if the player never kick down the player and give him penalty, Whisper that score all of them 2 chances when the boy kick him down.
You know me that thing. You know me think it happen. It did a turn out maybe one of them it a turn out in a red card for the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper attitude. Tell me where me that do. You see, me going to psychology now. So the goalkeeper would have gotten a red card. You see the first one when him got through. The first one him got through, Whisper that got to the left post, and the goalkeeper would have tried because me here say the goalkeeper and him always in a rivalry battle. I think he would have tried claim to go to try force him to the left post and try attack him there, and I think Whisper would have trick him and get the ball past him and him would have take him out. I think it would lead out to a red card. So I don't think it's about scoring the goal. I think that competitive edge between the keeper and him would lead to one of them be a red card. So what you say about that part?
What me look on is I think maybe him that score 1 out of the 2 penalty in an open play. No, I mean 1 out of the 2. If it was the penalty, him that score 1 out of 2. The one where you would clip him from the back. Yeah, but the other one where my line out there, so I don't want to see Whisper that one.
Okay.
I don't want to see Whisper score that. So that would be 1 goal out of the 4, 3.
Okay.
And the last one too. If you look at it, Imaxit, you know football. There's no way on earth I am playing an eye line, right? And a ball go out wide, and you allow that player to kick the ball over your head. Yeah, that is not the system fault, and that is the player's fault.
Individual part. Yeah, man. 100%. Remember?
That the man forgot foul him over there.
Yeah, but what me think, and see where people are burning out for now, you know, is the fact that you come here and give zero respect. And it look like you're in a butler camp, you know, because you know why everything where you come and say the day, you know. Me later see this or that sports put up a video, and me go there and check the video now. And Butler said the same thing as we unseen said 2 hours before. And me I said. I want to Butler go around and unseen it on Butler team because me not understand the same thing unseen it we just a while ago about them system.
Yeah, because I study football, bro.
No, but we all right. We are gonna know who are gonna win because me tell you say me think JC had to exploit them. But you tell me, now I got man them Butler come out. JC can't win my team. So people in the chat, you don't believe that JC can beat Mona. We have 70 people in the chat. Thanks everyone for being here. You don't believe. One second. Let's ask the fans them. Guys, you don't believe that JC can beat Mona because Butler clearly thinks not. Unseen from day one clearly thinks not. So what say you? We are leaving this up to the fans. Yeah, go ahead, Unseen, so we can bring in Jason.
All right, so JC can beat anybody. JC can beat anybody. But based on how JC are playing, and based on how Mr. Stats playing, I'm saying Mona have 50% chance to beat them, same like how JC have 50% chance to beat them. Now, Mona might pick, so me I gonna say Mona I go win. But when we break it down, and put man to man, you put them man to man, head to head. You get where I come from? You put man to man, head to head, based on the quality what JC have, them supposed to win the game. But if I look at how their defense is playing, and the captain, I give away the ball at the back line, Mona now gonna miss the opportunity so easy.
Okay. All right.
You see how stats playing. Ask that question.
No,
Stats
but I don't think Mona have the system, and I don't think Mona plays like Stats. I think Stats play different football. No,
I ask you,
but you're a coach, Ansi. You cannot speak like that because you have to always put it in it at the style from one team that create the opportunity. You understand me? Mona not have that style.
Style yet? I ask you a question. I'm so rich style partner. Now curriculum on that. You don't think Stats should have beat JC based on opportunity?
We know that clearly. Stats should have been 3-0 up over 25 minutes. That are true,
right.
And them should have beat them, yes. But I think right. you are just skip it like you just want to say Mona better than Stats. But me never think that.
Stats. Me never say Mona better than Stats. But what I say is that what is JC weakness? Me soon reach over Mona part and ask you me break down JC.
JC weakness then. To be honest, yes. Because they're defensive central and the central want to the one named Wilson, he wants to draw wide to create space because he's much more of a smaller frame. He leaves holes for counter attack. So sometimes you can just have two. If you're packing the midfield, you can have 2-on-1 and get isolation on the defensive midfielder. So you can create wing plays off that or go straight down the channel. So the defense, the midfield all is a problem for JC because that's the way they attack and that is their strengths at the same time, but it's also their weakness.
Okay. All right. Now to the style of play. Now you say Mona style of play. Have you been watching Mona attacking system over the past? You know, say Mona no team has stopped Mona from scoring a game.
Yes, that is true. No team stops them from scoring. Well, may I get a feedback? No, where's it? No, finish your statement, big boss, so make your answer properly because you try to set me up, for me agree upon your Mona take.
No, I make agree upon Mona take, man. Because I say somewhere is facts. So Mona, no team has stopped Mona from scoring in a game. So it simple mean, and even Mona change them system half time and make KC have to gamble out them play and then Mona go play right than them on. And I am saying if KC play that way again with Mona, if them buck up again, whether in a Champions Cup or Mona gonna win. Because that is clearly a big gamble playing behind the ball with a team like Mona who can score and create opportunity. It's a gamble, but him gamble and him win. So give him the kudos. And as I mean, Mr. Watson, great tactical decision at the time. They win. You understand what I say? But me wouldn't do it still. Because it's not so easy to beat a team that we're there. You understand me?
Yeah.
But a schoolboy them, so mistake many times.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Because look at we just explain what JC could do, which all they do play. All right. So if Mona gamble to come inside to try to say if they're going to press, which they are going to try and do it, right? So what if they get the ball to what if they get the ball? They constantly getting the ball to Wilson. I think that's a problem for Mona automatical because now their forwards will start to initiate play. And that's what you want to try and stop because I think once JC's forwards get into the game, Mona don't have a chance to win the game anymore. Once you get the midfielders them to get to the forward, I think they're going to in so much space. They're going to create red card situation and score goals on Mona. That's what I believe. So it's a midfield.
All right, continue.
No, so I'm saying it's a midfield. It's a midfield. Mona has to stop in order to not lose the game because JC is the favorites coming into this game, big boss. Me nah go make you get away with that. I know we want Mona to do good and Butler to do good, but we have to split the justice.
Yes, are the favorite because based on them team when them up on paper.
Yes, that is true.
Play and the overseas international players, Mona don't have one international player on them side. They only have players who have experience overseas in England and Spain. You get what I say? At the end of the day, they have great experience too. Goalkeeper, everybody, they have great experience and go against opponents with as good as the same player them at JC. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like say far-fetched. You understand them far-fetched and then go against Premier League players. You know, so them experience level is high also. And one of the players them will play for Mona and just win the Champions League with Real Mona.
Mm-hmm.
The champions of champions, well, Asafa. Zane Pinnock.
Okay,
Top
okay,
quality.
nice.
Top quality. And him in a farm right now. You see the penalty when score?
Yes, man. Zane Pinnock, yes, we saw Zane Pinnock from the start of the season. He scored some good goals down. So
so if Zane Pinnock gets opportunity pan. And you have to remember to two players did not play the game against KC. Now they're going to play against JC.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And Peralta. Although Peralta, everybody don't rate Peralta as a baller, but what Peralta does, he sticks to the instruction when he go on the line with the ball cross.
Mm-hmm.
And he do it consistently. And you see how Mona score against Judges, Peralta.
Okay.
Nobody can rate the system and play. Once Peralta get the ball, he go drive at him and kick across the goal. That's how Mona play. Understand? Mona also have this player from midfield. I'm not saying Will JC don't have it, you know. But Mona also have two players in the midfield who can kick the ball from 30 yards out on target. Accurate.
Yeah.
You understand me? So it's two teams with firepower. Macon Aldrich, killer. The Pele Wilson son, killer. Right? Blake, good player. I don't know if Zimin is going to play though. You know?
Yes, I don't think people would start Zimenez in this game because Zimenez hasn't been good playing. So why would you put him on? You're not trying to run down names. You're trying to look.
But he wasn't on the bench, I think, for the last game.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but he never looked. He never looked ready. He never looked ready. The man never looked fit.
When then gone back to him club.
You sure if him there one club and him losing contract with the club or whatever?
And see a joke there around me. I say they tell me say God professional, them team I played for JC. So obviously somebody that tell lie like the Champions Cup match them.
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know, but I don't agree with him playing schoolboy football.
So, but if the guy don't look better than schoolboy football, why would you not agree? Everything is a learning process, you know. Because Blake playing.
No, I'm saying that the level of football that they played last season and how they dominated the schoolboy football last season, they should this season and play.
Okay, but I'm saying Blake, but Blake played better football and bet at higher level and played better than him. But he's in the so that means Blake should not be playing schoolboy football either as well. Then both of them should not be playing then.
Aldrich should not be playing schoolboy football.
Okay, that's fair now. When they put everyone at them, but if you say Zimenez alone, it makes no sense because Blake played better football than Zimenez for the year. So I don't know why Zimenez should not play. You know, yeah. But I got what you're saying. Yeah. 1 second, big boss. People, please. We have 90 people in the house. Please smash the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. All right. We need what, like 10 more? I think around 10 more for each 3,000. So definitely get the channel up to 3,000. If you're new, leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm going to get back to your comments. It's just because we have to get the money. We have to get the Mona out of unseen and turn him into an analyst, not a Francis. You know? Yes.
No Francis, man. But you know,
not a analyst, not a fanalist.
A fanalist then, yes.
You know, because me, all right. So if an analyst pick a team, because and me alone pick Mona, you know, you have the Umber from Sportsmax who pick Mona.
Okay.
So whenever them talk about him go pick Mona too, you can't say man analyst. You know, when I big analyst them in the Sportsmax thing. You understand me?
Yeah.
Remember him name. But you know, but him pick Mona him pick. Why me pick Mona? Because I'm like how them attack and press. Them pattern the normal when them go forward.
So
with that pattern.
And when them attack and press and when them defend and stress.
Yeah, them can't defend. Then they defend good at all. So me no know how you're not able to defend inside because obviously other teams when them look average and defending you. And then Mr. Butler come up. No, we're not talking how many goals score because it can be pure luck. Why going to score by you?
Yeah, but that's a part of the game.
Oh God!
That's
So
a part.
unseen, you're a coach and you want to go in a game and I tell me say, yo, lock me I depend on for not concede no goal, but me
You
go
never
score
go in a game.
400.
You never go in a game as a coach and say how depend on how. But luck always come about.
Jeez, but you're going in them game, I depend on luck, because when you know when.
Because the system is not the fault why the goals, most of the goals them
No,
score.
when we talk to Mr. Butler, you know what he's saying, Unseen? He's saying, oh, if we score more than the next team, everything is all right. And we are going to score more than the next team. So him not really believing in the defensive solidity either.
No, man. In believing in defensive solidity. Because me see Mona play defensively and play good. They played good. They played well and Jarvis could you ever get Jarvis ever which team you ever see play Jarvis and Jarvis won't get three shots off of the goal and 2 on target? Which
the second KC game, I don't think George get much on target, none at all. So
we use give me a number, you can't 3.
Oh, you said 3. You said 3. Why say? May I go back to the game?
Shots and 2 on target.
May I go back first and tell you. May I go back and tell you first. But you point out one game unseen. If you look how you do something unseen, you say, oh, I point out one game. And then no, them play 15 other games, and give up 6 other shots. 6 shots per game. Not saying that is accurate, I'm just saying that. I'm gonna show you can skew it, but you only pick one game. But here the Selassie, them play 15 game and give up 3 shots per game. You understand me? So it can. Me just use example. So it can come off wrong when you just pick one game because we want to. All you know you can defend is consistency, not one game being good. You agree with that, Bossy? That not one game being good. Like you have to show up in more than one game defensively. Because when it get tougher, those different. May I get a feedback, man? May I get a feedback in my back, man? Damn, man. Me no know. Me try to fix it.
Oh.
You have an earpiece in, Ansi?
No.
No, maybe that's the problem. You have to put the earpiece in. Because it give you back a feedback. Because look at the mic, I come back out and it come back in our thing. So that's the problem.
So
just drop an earpiece, man. How good, man. Just drop an earpiece, how good, big boss. Yeah. We're not perfect. It'll work good now. Yeah, man, that's all right. But my point, Unseen, that's a valid point, man, Unseen. You cannot use one game to say that, oh, Mona defend well in a one game and not give up nothing for punch charges. But what happened to the next 50 games, them? Because you can't just use one and say, oh, when they meet the big team, which is the next one game, oh, they're going to do that in a game there. When the stats are say 90% of the time, they're going to give up a load of chance. And them guys are more elite finishers than the one that they have actually faced before. That's all we have to look on. We have to look on what the team give it. So I think Unseen to the defensive side, the way you just a glass over the defense should go that way. I think you should give that more worried. And then maybe you wouldn't be so high.
You hear me say, me can play. Depends on how me analyze the team that we have in my group.
Mm-hmm.
Me can say, well, there's nobody to score upon me. So I'm going to play open. I'm going to play 2 defender. I'm going to play 2 defender. If them get opportunity and score, they'll score. But if me score more goal than them, me win. Right? But when I go against the big team now, me can say to myself, say, all right, I'm going to play a more defensive game. And it's sure that if more really sit and play a defensive game, they can nullify other teams from scoring on them. Now, one of the reasons why KC scored them 2 goals upon them is because them play high, right? And then them want win the game. More than go for the kill for win the game, right? And when them go for the kill for win the game, they never defensively discipline enough, right? To stop the long balls and we are come over. I try to stop stop Whisper from, because I believe that shot that Whisper scored on the keeper, them call pussy. Him should save that. That's for save. Him like him and I'm going to go like for save. You understand me? Because even him say, yo, him should save that shot. You understand what I'm saying?
Boy,
That wasn't a clean
Boy, the
one.
confidence, unseen. It's just sad the confidence that come out of the man, them, but the action upon the field, really back it up. Them good, you know, them good in the top 4, you know, but me not think them that elite over the next team, them.
You use one match, then you use defense alone. You use defense alone. I use defense alone to say, all right, then you them now can win. You get where I come from? And then right now, I believe their attacking force is one of the best attacking force in the school, other from KC. Take out Whisper out of KC. How KC look going forward?
Yeah, but you can't take him out.
No, Mr. Ask a question.
That question not really relevant though, because whenever.
But take out Daniel Mitchell out of the team, or take out Daniel Mitchell out of Mona's team overall, and how good do you think it is?
Daniel Mitchell is not a forward.
No, he plays as a forward and score the goals them.
Yeah, but he's not a forward.
No, but he's playing as a, no. When he wasn't scoring as a centre back, he was scoring as a forward because I'm watching the games. When they go, he goes forward and score the goals. Them
he goes forward, but Whisper is out and on left striker.
Yeah, but him never does go forward from defense. Man, see them put him forward, them change him and say, you know, play centre back now, you play forward. That's what they did.
Because when they play against team, mediocre team in the first round, they do that at will. Against Georges, Daniel Mitchell sit and play in position properly.
Okay, but he is a proper defender. So if you never have him, I'm just trying to show you that this thing about Whisper without Whisper KC.
No, but you can't compare a defender and a forward. That's how I mean.
Boy, I mean,
okay, without saying pin up.
Better use on different.
Without pin up then. Without Zane pin up then.
Without Zane pin up, Mona would have still a score goal. See him.
Take out Daniel Mitchell out of the team. Big boss, me I tell you, say
you're still gonna defend and we're talking about.
No, but the man scored the most goal. I mean, know how unseen reasons.
Oh, you're gonna give me a reason because the man. All right. Or you compare, or you can't compare Daniel Mitchell and
Jason, not make him fool, Jason. The man scoring in their forward.
Even if I'm gonna let him say, all right, it's gonna be a forward, right? Me said, the man said Mona would have still score goal. So I think KC wouldn't score no goal if Whisper not play. None.
That me I wonder. Look much time Whisper come off and them score goal.
I would say they wouldn't score a goal, bro. But look how much, the man contribute 80% of KC goal.
How much percent of Mona goal Daniel Mitchell contribute? You're so life funny. Go back and check how much percent.
Because you're still a compare defender.
Oh my God! But big boss, not we're talking about.
But for the season, you know, so Daniel Mitchell probably play more game of forward than defender.
Let me ask you a question. Though. All right. So people say Whisper is the best thing in a schoolwide football. The best thing overall, the best player. You agree to that? You agree to that?
Best player overall?
Yeah.
I would say yes. In the best player category, and I can give my statements to why I've said yes. You understand me?
No,
yes.
He's the number one.
Yes, I would still say, even with watching the Dacosta Cup, I would say yes.
You don't say the answer the unfair.
Why it's unfair? Because I have my reasons why.
Unfair. You know why it's unfair? You never see Whisper play centre back. You never see Whisper play in the goal. We never see Whisper play right back.
No, you can't. No. Unseen.
We must say is that Whisper is the best left striker.
No, unseen. No, we can't. No, unseen. We can't do it because we can look at how dominant you are in your position. We never factor in the Whisper's goal. We said he's the best player in there because of what he's doing.
It's unfair.
Them not give out Ballon d'Or for every position every year. Them just give out one, you know.
Yeah, but everybody knows that the Ballon d'Or thing is a fluke thing. Fluke. Everybody knows that. Political.
But unseen.
Me no fear you get up on your problem with who win Ballon d'Or, so you can't do no.
Oh, all right, Ansi.
Yeah, but that
Don't you?
But yeah, man, Jason, let me done the warrior because Ansi I got talk about Mona for 20 more years, and Ansi, we have other teams here who want to get him inside from him. But Ansi, some of you take them, tell them, man. Me I say some Ansi take them.
As me I say, if you want to beat Casey, just try to eliminate the ball from Whisper. You have 60% chance of winning.
The man Unseen Orlando say Unseen is Butler press secretary, and Din I said Craig Butler giving sponsoring Unseen Sports.
But funny enough, when time I look young youth though, usually train a Phoenix when Phoenix is there at Constant Spring.
Yeah.
With Leon Bailey, Kyle Butler, John Terry, and all of them. But a whole heap of youth didn't play with them time. You understand me? I say whole heap of them left and gone, and they were giving money ratings, and who gone and who they.
Yeah, but Ansi, we not deal with ratings here because we was one of the man who always attack highly Butler. We rate Butler to a different level. We objective when we are talking about the football. So because every pit we are saying.
But my objective to be is to see what Mona can do. Understand? Mona lose the match. They lose the match and they know me tell you exactly what they do wrong, they lose the match. Then get themselves beaten. But I still think that if Mona play Casey again and stick to their system, they're gonna beat Casey.
All right, then.
And just
time
leave. That's what I mean. I'm just think Mona gonna beat
JC. Worry about it first. Yeah, that me say.
Me feel them gonna beat JC. Why? Because JC ball retention slow. When they move the ball and I try to
finish that one Unseen, finish the point Unseen, so we just go over to the rest of the thing because we don't want people thinking we're going to talk about Mona and stuff. We have a whole heap of thing.
I JC me talk about. Just feel say JC when JC problem is how they move the ball, right? How they move the ball in the back line when they try to build up play. And I think if Mona press them properly, they can win a lot of balls. And if they get the opportunity, I think they will score. Then we get 5, then we score at least 2 times.
All right.
JC team.
All right. So Ansi, we need to start chop up everything now. So we know your reasoning are gonna be a little bit skewed towards Mona, but we want to pick something and we want to come up for the points them fast. All right. So we're gonna pick with semi-finalists to come through to the finals from both sides. All right. Yes, from Dacosta. No, Mannings Cup and Dacosta Cup. We just give a little first look at it then. Yes. So we want just go through it for your way opposite then. Cause I want to hear you talk about other teams. Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. So Mona, you already make a pick for Mona versus JC. So we don't have to talk about that. So KC versus Stats. Who you going for in that one?
I like how Stats play, Stats attack and going forward. And we just feel like Stats gonna beat them. Nobody really talk about Stats. We just feel like Stats gonna beat them.
Oh, you mean nobody not talk about Stats? I wish school me go. I wish school me play for. Stats.
No, but you're not everybody. You're one person.
Okay, but I hype up the Stats team and I will win if I find my money to pay the player them to win.
Yeah, one person. If people remember last season, remember Stats 2019 Stats kick out KC out of the competition. 2021 last season Stats at KC two love going into halftime.
Right? And then the rally back, yeah.
And even JC too, they were 2 up at JC when
and then JC. So you wouldn't factor that in to say that they have nerves problem then.
No, I wouldn't on a nerves problem. It was one simple problem, never a goalkeeper. And goalkeeper never up to par. Never. It's the first I've seen Stats without a proper goalkeeper. Jalen White. The goalkeeper, second string goalkeeper of Jalen who kept last 2019 season. 2021 season, 2019 season. You see Stats have a good crop of goalkeepers coming up. But last season, boy, I mean, I tell you, the goalkeeper never up to par. And this season, it look like they fixed that problem. You understand me? Look at defensive problem. Look at defensive problem because them suspect to free kicks and stuff. they will not really mark properly when them get when other teams get free kicks and stuff and go score. You can see like Jonathan got game, three free kicks scored on them. Understand after them score so much good goals and the open play and bring Jonathan Grant in the game. So they need to fix themselves with the free kick. Understand what I say? And the goalkeeper issue to me kind of fix because the goalkeeper keeping the JC game look good. Understand him just make one mistake, left him line, but I don't say you understand what I say?
Okay.
Look
So you think stats are gonna take it then? You go for stats
yeah, man, feel stats can beat them. You know, stats beat the same team in a under 16. The team play same team I always say I play, you know.
Yeah, we know about it.
For the under 16 was Omar Reed. You understand me? The others I play them play under 16 and Shakwan never play. The others I play them play Omar Leng and then play and beat the KC where I play now with Whisper in an under 16. You know what I say? And Whisper got a lot of chances and missed in that game. And a one free kick kill them and the under 16.
All right.
So psychologically stats have a little team over them right now. When I came there, is a year them can beat them.
Okay.
And if Mr. Williams can fix the prepare them properly and put on and start the game and go and attack, put KC on the back foot from early. Don't worry, man mark Whisper, right? Because I will stop it. You come like you go play with 10 man there. Because the person Whisper will tear him up. You get what I'm saying? Whisper make Whisper play your film game and you play your game. Let's see who can score more goals. So that will end up. So once Williamson, but we just think starts going to win by 2-0.
All right, starts winning 2-0. All right. So guys in the chat, please, we need 30 more likes to pass 100. Just do that for us. You know our thing, 2 hours, and then depending on how the conversation going, we will extend it. All right. Yes, but at least get the likes up on the video so we can encourage ourselves to extend it. And remember, we have said we want to hit 3,000 on this video. We are short of 15 subscribers now. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we are not going to put on subscribers only because we don't want to force people to do so. We want to ask you, and based on the conversation, you organically just subscribe based off that. All right. Yes. So just join the discussion. I'm going to get to your comments. It's just because I'm trying to hear what Unseen has to say. You get me? Because I want to see how he came up with these statements. But he made some points just a while ago. Said the goalkeeper, he clearly said, okay, it's not a psychological issue. The goalkeeper was a problem. But on the flip side, because KC lost to them earlier, it could be a psychological issue. So we are learning something here, but we're not going to make any conclusion on Unseen, but we're learning something. Listen to him good, we are learning. Yes, Jason, go ahead, big boss.
Yeah, so look, that was a nice history lesson there. As far as the teams that are going to face each other. But as you say, on the flip side of what him say, perhaps KC could have the advantage in terms of they have wanted this rematch since they got beat, So you could look at it that way as well. And he said something that stood out to me when he was breaking down the under 16 game. He said that in that game, Whisper missed a lot of chances. So I would like to say to him, if they are hoping that Whisper miss a lot of chances this time, I don't think it's going to be a good ending for them because, Whisper has proven this season, apart from maybe the first game of the second round, to be very, very clinical right now in his current form. And I think he will just be too much for Stats. I think Stats will get some goals because they do have a very good attack. Satchwell is one of my favorite players in the entire schoolboy football. I really rate that player. But I just think KC is going to be too much. I think Whisper will get on the score sheet probably twice. And I can also see a goal coming from Mattis as well. So I will give a 3-1 for KC in this match.
All right, so we have some comments coming in now. Let me just go to the comment section. Jay really said stats have 3 overview ballers, so can't sleep on them team. I know, Dre. You're one of the biasest personnel ever exist. Boss Thomas said unseen, so it's fair to say Mr. Butler let down him team for not using different systems during the mid-season so that Mona youth would adapt to the system before the second round. Boss Thomas brought that one for you unseen. So can you go through that fast enough, or you want me to go back through it?
I understand what you say, but you have to understand where the Butler try to create. If you look Butler try to create players for the market, for the international market. If you look from Jamaica over the past couple of years, how many players or defenders who leave Jamaica into a top club or get a chance to win a club overseas that easy. Other from the MLS and the USL. And that's why I say purely attacking players. And what Craig Butler is known for is creating attacking players. So, he must be an attacking side of system because he wants them to be marketable in a way good at. And that's what I mean. So basically that me get funny. You never tell me this. It's just, common sense me I use. Why am I using a system here?
Okay. I might can answer that on a separate day because I don't believe that the system what he's using is preparing anyone for overseas markets, I just think it's just his system and he's just teaching his kids. I don't know why he has to add that one on because I do believe that other people's systems do prepare them for overseas market. They might just can't adapt because you have other psychological issues for the players them. So if he had chipped in or he made the players them mentally stronger to go in different cultures and fit in, well, no, I could have understood. But I don't think his playing system so much make them adapt so fast than anyone else. I think maybe how strong he develops the players them might be an advantage. I think that's a side. But I know that sometimes Mr. Butler will use phrases to make sure it cements him as above the other competitions. I understand that, but I wouldn't really work into the playing style so much. I would say the mentality going forward because he enforced it so much belief in these players. So even if they are not at the level, they might just get into teams just based on the confidence and pushing themselves above the weight. That's what I would say unseen based on the mentality that he forced in them, not necessarily the system.
But Jerry, if we say that, I come like me, I repeat myself about 3,000 times because I think Jamaica should have known that a long time that these players mentally always, can battle the storm when they go overseas and stuff. I think that is right in front of everybody else to see that. But
okay.
I see. Yeah. So that's not alone. If you look back and look at Craig Butler track record, how much players him get overseas are attacking players. They are purely attacking players. You have an attacking system, right? You have an attacking system. That is what the players are playing. Saying using that system to get them to understand how to play as an attacker, so you can get them in different markets overseas.
Oh yeah,
that's what I see.
Yeah, man. I do agree, but when you said the system enhanced them and stuff, because I saw a system, but I think much defenders. No, I think much defenders won't develop well in his system either. So just as though you're going to talk about attackers, them, I could say.
But you remember they're amateur players. You don't know where they're going to play with them. You don't know where they're going to play when they go for overseas.
Yes, but then why are you so? You see, Jason, once we catch him in a point, to make him answer the question logically, him go back and say, then you don't know what the marathon. So they don't know the outside, the finishing ability coming from all of these forwards. Now you don't know if they're gonna have it when they do reach further. The only thing we can just add to it is to say that okay, because of the mentality that he instills in these players, more than likely they will be good as now with finishing going forward. You get me? But
remember the question with the person asking. I mean, again, my point of view, and I'm telling when we think why him said Butler maybe the kids them wrong in terms of not teaching them different systems to play, right? Right. So, but me I said to you about that player system where him think maybe can get the youth then. Maybe can get the youth then in a professional settings and then
Okay.
can wear the stand. That's all me I said.
Okay.
And if you look at it, it makes sense.
Okay, fair enough. All right, fair enough. The next one is why are they playing the semi-finals at the National Stadium and the final at the Sabina Park? I
Because I think Sabina
I think
Park
I
much
think I think
cheaper.
no, go ahead. Answer yours and I will give my take based on our side.
I think Sabina Park cheaper, and I think schoolboy football. They don't get certain part of this the national stadium for rent. But Sabina Park can get the whole entire place. You know, so if you're looking at the opening at the schoolboy football, they can get everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
At stadium, they might get only the grandstand.
Okay. And the atmosphere would be a little bit better at Sabina Park, basically, right then, because it's smaller.
Right.
It's smaller than the National Stadium, and maybe they can get it around
Less money.
full around and less money at the same time. And
Less money, right.
and I think then I think maybe something like that, maybe less money and a back to back would make much sense because now it's one team playing, you know. It's one team playing rather than two sets of games. So maybe they are just trying to calculate how they are not going to waste their money, big boss. So that's how they are doing it. And to be honest, you know, a person I did a video with what's his name again, man? Sports Frenzy. Good guys. Guys, go over there and subscribe to them. I did a video pretty much chopping up some situation. I will put the link under this video so you can go there and check it out. Good guys. And they're asking me a similar question like, what do I make of the Manning Cup? And I have to say, based on the time that I played Manning Cup compared with now, I want to say they are doing a good job. The overall, the package, how they sold it. It looks like it's much more gravitating towards the Jamaica market. The guys them look like they are trying to be professional. The educational standards around to get the players doing the right thing. It looks like it's going much better. And I want to say that it might be the best football in Jamaica. Like it might, even if we can find fault with it, it might be the best football in Jamaica. So whatever the JFF doing, it's terrible. They are limiting the players them. Well, I want to say that what I saw from the Manning Cup and the Dacosta Cup, it's because of the improvements that they have made. It's enabling the players them to excel to be better players. You get me? That's what I am seeing. I don't know what Jason. I would want to hear from Jason and Unseen on that point. If you think that the Manning Cup and Dacosta Cup is just the better version, and why it's so good this time around. What improvements made? Because you look like Unseen look like he was actually watching it for a while now. So what improvements made for it to come out this better this time around? If you think it's better.
Well, I would agree that in terms of just the teams and more teams actually looking like they want to play good football, I have been pleasantly surprised this season. Obviously you have to put the level into context. You cannot compare these guys to like, overseas younger players and stuff like that. But for the context that they are in, you have to give them the credit. I'm seeing more teams actually playing with a style of play, like a purpose of play. And I think a part of that can be down to the linkage of the academies and some of the schools, because one of the biggest issues with schoolboy football was the amount of time that players play together.
Mm-hmm.
And since a lot of these schools have the academies, and you would want to say that the academies have the players year round, so that continuity and that repetition, can basically lead to better football. And I think that is being shown across the island because, for some of the best teams that have become the fan favorites, most of them have an academy linked to them. And so that link cannot be downplayed. And I think, that is maybe one of the big differences from when you and I, JD, would have been playing schoolboy football. Yes, there were clubs, but, only your team stats was one of the few teams that maybe the club team and the school team overlap. A lot of the other schools, everybody would just be spread out and go to their clubs. So they don't have that same continuity. So, maybe that is something that moving forward, the GFF can try to implement or make sure that, we are placing some of these schoolboy teams into clubs so that the players can continue to develop together. And then maybe we will get a better product on the field.
And maybe we can figure out the players that are good enough to make the national team and don't have to rely on the national team out to promote some of these guys, and that maybe solve the problem for to be put quota systems in the national team. So you maybe just get the solution towards that, Jason, you just got the solution. You maybe just stumble on the solution towards that problem, because remember, it's more game to develop, So it's more game you're getting and more continuity you're getting there. So wonderful said, Jason. Mr. J said, better quality. Hold it, Ansi. We are coming right to you right after this, yeah? Mr. J says better quality here. Guys, we need only 20 more likes to pass the 100 mark. Let we aim for 150. We are going to be doing 2.5 hours and then we are done. All right, because we are still waiting on the Champions Cup to come in. Yes, but we are going to go through the Dacosta Cup conversation now, who we think will be making the finals. But we want Unseen to talk on that part before we move on. All right. The inclusion of the football academies. Yes, that is one. So say, CL, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Not in the PPL. All right. So, yes, Unseen, what say you on that thing now? Like, what has made this a success? Like the Mannings Cup and Dacosta Cup, schoolboy football. What has made it so much of a success, if it is to you?
I would say that schoolboy football it should not be the means or the way forward for us to develop our players. One reason is that the old boys and the school administrators, some of them tend to just put the interest in winning and winning at all costs. Shatters a lot of these players' dreams, because their development is limited. If you look back at some of the players that went to the professional settings, when they got in, they really have to look into themselves and wonder what I was doing when I was young. Why didn't I focus on my left foot? You understand me? So if you look at the football, the schoolboy football, I can't look at the schoolboy football to develop our talents. It is not going to be, a good way forward. But what I can say is that schoolboy football, though, has improved over the last year. It's closer in terms of the quality is staying at their school now. One main reason is because of the rules that Issa set. You understand the rules, the quota system. That the schools can get to go and buy the players from other schools like that anymore. You only have three quota players, right? How to go around that, you have to go to schools that are non-Issa schools and get them, right? But they still have to sit out, and then still have to pass and see to play, right? Or they have to be under 15 years old. But even if you take them from a private school, they have to be under 15 years old. Over that, they have to pass them 6. It's difficult to bypass the rule. But there are loopholes same way. Now, academy was always there. Phoenix is a long time thing. When I was at Kansas, I was like 11, 12 years old. Phoenix was there before that. You understand me? Players from Phoenix was always in teams performing and doing well. But what happened because of the rule? A lot of these players that are more than who was at Phoenix and stuff, they couldn't go to another school because of the rule. So Craig Butler decided to say, hey, we'll put one team together and play school football. Because we can't go to another school. Because of one transfer you have as a baller, one transfer you have as a baller. So if you move to a school and you don't make it there, you suffer there. Can't play the next school. But the rules and regulations, what Issa said, it make school coaches have to either find a way how to break the rule or, get things done around the rule, but illegal, or work on the players' individual ability, fix them, put them together in a system, and get them to play good football. And I think that is happening. And kudos to JFF. We beat JFF by all the while, but the coaching course that them offer over the last year, from February coming up, it really it really help the coaches them. If you look at a Lenny who just doing C license, Lenny football kind of step up. You will see play. You understand what I say? If you look at a Damon Ferguson at JC, who have been B license in football, different from 2018 when they play. You get what I say? When they win from penalty shootout, so the team are play different now. You get what I say? Somebody said something?
No, man, no. Those people coming in and giving information. That's the purpose of the thing. Yeah.
Okay.
You continue.
Yeah, man. So the JFF thing when I give them props now is that they might educate the coaches, them, including me, when we look to a D license, right? To get more educated, get to understand football more. Get to the object to find the objective of certain things, objective based, the coaching thing. Understand what I'm saying? So the level of education improve and I get JFF that. Understand? But if we use the schoolboy football to develop our players, it's not going because you are the next problem now with schoolboy football now, Imaxit. But for the youth, then when they forget them opportunity to go overseas, they make the old boy and can them and give them 1 2 fridge and 1 2 stores and come back and play. When they left Jamaica and go to take up their scholarship or take up their professional contract. Right? There are a lot of players who should have left Jamaica a long time because they dominate schoolboy football at the age of 16, age of 17, but then still come back and play their last 2 years. Why? I don't understand that. And then come back, then we lose an opportunity. We hear say one player, to play last in a schoolboy football. See, listen, dominates. So one score that look for him. Put a look for him and I say, yeah, I want a boy and see him play in a Premier League and he look good. You would come back and play schoolboy football. And when the coach saying look at him and saying, can't believe this a boy need one last year. And look at him look. The other players them in schoolboy football better than him. Him lose interest.
Okay.
You know what I say? So them players them even understand and know when the gap, the bridge they answer now, they will cross it. But the who can cross, they will cross it still. That's all enough is it.
All right, fair enough. We just got they said it's 6:30. 6:30 is going to take place. Now it's I think it's 6 o'clock in Jamaica now. So I think in half an hour's time we should get the draw right here. So people that said it was out, it's not out. All right. So it's a good thing that we never talked on it. All right. So that's good. Warren says development of players should be clubs and academies. Is the club failing to invest in the young players by keeping them too long? Okay, fair enough. We're gonna attack that point also. Oh, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Why Omar Hutchinson getting capped? Why Omar? He should be getting capped, don't? Wait, doesn't Phoenix have players at other schools playing Manning Cup? Yes, Whisper is a Phoenix player and he's playing at other schools. Good evening, Fanden. Hope all is well with you, my brother. Past 3 streams a few times. And left a like and a comment. Butler will tell you he has improved with the tools and tactics after his exposure to European teaching. So Antine, this is a question I wanted to ask you as well, because I had found a solution, maybe it might come off a little bit more too expensive for a lot of persons, but I've always said that we should have, if we claim to say we love our own, we should have belief in our own. And Mr. Speed and all of those guys were talking at the start. It was talking like, we believe in our own. What about, because the A license, the European A license, will take a long time for it to get, like 2 years. Because you have to start from a lower one to go up. That's how it works. So what about them taking 5 or 6 of, instead of doing this thing of going to Trinidad to get some information to come back and teach the people them and try to do the normal C license of Concacaf. What about sending 5 of them same people going to Europe to live for 2 years to get the A license to come back? And then use them as teachers to upgrade Jamaican football overall. Or I think it's too expensive to do something like that?
I don't think it's expensive. I just think that the love for the football is we don't love football in Jamaica. We think we love it, but we don't love it. And the football is segregated to certain people alone. You understand what I say? And it's political. You understand me? People who don't understand football, you know, like more than who love it and who want better out there. You understand what I say? And I think that is one of the biggest problems. I think to change the mindset and the whole landscape, conflict of interest, anybody with conflict of interest would have to step out there. Because me, the other day I put myself in it and said to myself, all right, suppose me own a club or, you know, coach a team or whatever. You get me, I come from? Me love to see my two players every night, not the national team or whatever. You get me, I say, oh, Reggie, in a post, in the governing body or whatever. You get me, I say? So me got promote my friend and my players because at the end of the day, I think about when in boss, if something happen to me, you will come back and give me a 2 cent or $1 or $1 car or something. You get me, I come from? That's the mentality we have as Jamaicans most of the while, most times. And you can't kill a man for that because he might protect him in himself. And you know, I try to get certain things circled around him. Get to me and say,
on that point then, Ansi, do you think that it is then possible for Jamaican football to be actually run by Jamaicans then? Because basically what you're saying is the one to bring up people that you would actually know or have contact with would be too great for you to not do the rules without bias. You understand?
Right.
So if that is the case, then you know maybe we're looking at this thing wrong. Like the people that run the football might have to be maybe from outside of the country.
No, so it don't have to be from outside the country. You know. It's basically you have to. All right. So basically that would be like people who come from colleges, right? Who is not affiliated with clubs, who is not affiliated with academics, who is not affiliated with them personally who understand the football should be the one in power, who you can't really bribe so easily. You get me come from bribery things still go on, you know. Them still go public, but now gonna be that we want not gonna be that so close up to the eyes you can see say, hey, politics, the politics they just rich like a pot of soup in front of you. You get me come from? So I think, all right, for example, in Jamaica, we don't educate people to become agents. So football automatically becomes stagnant. You get me come from? We don't educate agents.
But
right?
Ansi, before you move from one point, you have to stay on a point there. So you said that you would have preferred. You think the solution towards it is to get more educated people coming through the colleges and stuff. So they have the football in education, but they are not tied to clubs inside Jamaica. So you think that's the only way to solve it?
Right. Because as I said before, you understand me. But no, I look on some of the people who know the football and tied to club, right? And they want to give back. They want to give back to Jamaican football. And some of the time at the moment they are the first way. They think we can say all can do the job. But at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, they are always protect them and who them know. It's natural.
One second, Auntie. You have a point there. Shakpo, please deal with this situation with Arnold and Dr. Gigi. All right. He's saying something about Chelsea guys getting K-Star, whatever, stuff. But Dr. Gigi saying can't go on every platforms because we can't be homophobic on these platforms. So please just tell Dr. Gigi to stop do that and just meet Arnold in his WhatsApp and do it on his own, dear. Yeah. So please, Shakpo, deal with that inside the Discord. All right, because even though we might not support certain things, we cannot be on the internet if we want our space to be available. We cannot be on the internet trying to ostracize different locations. All right. So Dr. Gigi, out of respect, don't damage my business like that, my brother. All right, me I beg you, please. All right, yeah, man. Remember, in the world, me they know. You get me? Yes. So if you have your belief, say the share it with your friend them in a WhatsApp, all right? But not in the Discord, not do that, brother. Cause everybody have their own preference in life. You get me? Yeah, man. We as Jamaicans have our own preference, but we cannot do it in my business, something, brother. I mean, I want for black people, my respect. All right, so just please let us have a common ground, so we don't have to go around and disrespect people and force our belief on other people. Let other people be who they want to be. All right, yes, me not really support them something there. Me not want to have them conversation, brother. A football where I deal with. So nobody, if I throw a ball at them, the cuss your people in my WhatsApp, please. Nobody do it for a official international forum. May I beg you. Damien Bailey said, on the job watching, no problem, man. Thanks very much. Fanden, no problem, man. No problem, man. If you pass through, sometimes you can just click the title and where say you know something about and we chop up things, because we are going to be talking about the World Cup coming. So I know you must know some things about the World Cup. Yes. So we're going to be doing that next week. Not with next week. Tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow or Friday we will be doing that. So let's look out for that. Yes. So sorry about that.
Big up, Jerry, buddy.
Yeah, okay. People in the chat. All right. Sorry about that. Unseen. But sometimes I forget certain things deal with, because we are trying to improve the quality so people can come and feel like people are hold them off. You know, me not like that, man. We can't force the mentality, and everybody everywhere in the world are like Jamaica, you know. You understand me? And when we're up on the internet, everywhere with it in the world. All right. So Dr. GG, please don't do that, my brother. All right. Because we not respect you. You're one of my dear one subscribers. Them, me understand, but not do it, brother. Please. Yeah. So we'll bring back it to the football conversation. So, Mr. Diego, how you doing, man? How you doing? How you like the conversation so far?
Well, I'm joining late, you know, Daniel, man, and see him know me from over MG.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
man, we just chop up all sorts of things, man. So any one of them you wanted to tackle, like any football story, you come on and we just chop it up. Done.
no, man. What Unseen say are true, and you know, as him attack, you remind me of when me hear Craig Butler did say. You know, at the very point Craig Butler did that make me know say he's a controversial man when we have to tread with, because you know he's a man we have him views and him very vocal about it. But there's one thing me agree with him on, the whole connections to clubs where Unseen talk about. That the same thing Butler did that talk about. You understand? And that make the football now so that it can't develop how it should. You know, too much links and connect. You know, so you're not going to totally get rid of it. And I think the solution, or one of the solution, is with Unseen. So, you know, I think about that for a while too. Why more people, coaches, people, now go Europe or even few local training colleges, GC Faster and them? Why them programs now get in? You know, so they didn't say internationally certified, but somehow, you know, give me the impression like where I'm in Europe, I learn. Cause the same thing I learn at Jamaica. Me not get that impression there, you know. So that the bridge that we need to.
But clearly, I'm just trying to add on your point. It's not the same. You know why? Because Mr. Speedham, if it was the same, they would have just pushed all of the people that they want by design to be educated in that system. They are telling you that it's not the same, and they have to go to Trinidad and get some information to come and bring back to people, and then they're trying to set on a course. So by your same statement, it's not the same, and that's what the person in charge saying.
Yeah, but may I say, if we keep on, I say football must reach another stage. Me hear Steve Butler say some stuff, and some people wonder if him crazy when him say why Jamaica can be a serious contender for the World Cup one day. Seriously, and I like say, is it that everybody else talent we above you? So me I wonder, these are some of the things like me not talk about go to one country and come up. Me I talk about go and see where people have. I just like with track and field program, you know, man. We don't have them start at it by accident, you know. It's a deliberate process where world standard.
Yes.
So why is it that we don't adapt the same thing with football? And that may I try to say.
It takes a little bit more in football, and it takes a little bit more. It takes a little bit more want it as well from people, because remember you have to deal with one athlete, one sprinter. Has the better mindset that he wants more for Jamaica and himself. You understand me? No, you have to have 11 players if you're going to go local, or you have to go overseas, and then you have two cultures clashing. You have to make sure you sort out that, and it requires way more money to run a football organization in Jamaica and worldwide than a track and field personnel. I'm very sorry. Even though tracks is a big business, the money that comes in football and spending football, oh my God, it's so much. You get me? Because even as poor as Jamaica doing, you know, and money that Jamaica spending, Jamaica getting 5 million US every 5 years, you know, just by the FIFA alone, you know, and to enter competition they're getting paid, you know, and they still need way more money to do. So if you have 5 million US dollars for in a treasure for the track and field personnels, everybody go to every meeting where they want to go and reach everywhere else, and everything work. You understand me? While you can't have the same.
Me, I wonder if one other way, me know say it has been done over the years, but me don't know how deliberate or organized they have been. Like, me know say academies now I do them thing for get ballers, contracts and so on. Hence, there's some money exchange going on there. So something we are going for a while, but me don't know if it is an organized, deliberate thing. Like how, you know, Mr. Craig are doing thing deliberately and all of that and expanding thing. But at things like them, I wonder if we could have deliberately do. Because yeah, football take money, me not gonna lie you. But I mean, if we want the football reach another stage, we have to make these we have to be ambitious then. You get me?
Yeah, but what you have to do? What you have to do, because I like to talk real, you know. Sometimes Mr. Craig Butler said some things, you know, and it's like, because the problem is, you know, let me be real, because everyone listen, and this is a kind of a worldwide channel. So the problem is sometimes I have to make sure I find out if everything is accurate in what Mr. Craig's saying, because sometimes he comes up exaggerating. I have to be honest here. On certain points, you get me? Because you don't, because you have to factor in how much it really costs to do certain things and what you actually achieved. All right, yes, and I am still waiting to hear what they actually achieved with the programs that they did the last time and how successful they truly are. We have to look at that, you know. We have to, because you don't want to go and say you want to spend the money, but the success is not truly there. Because when you look at it,
no man, when me I say, well, we can watch this batch, we go up with,
yes,
most of them Mona players here, you know, go abroad with them to Belgium and a couple other places. So look, we see
but that is no. But what about the stories that we heard before? Oh, concrete they are. Because remember, we are trying to use that as a model to go forward. That's what we are trying to do. You know, we are trying to use it as a model to go forward. So we don't need to have the information, the accurate information to replicate it.
Yeah,
or else we can't.
But well, all me can say still so far, it is the most progressive missy so far. If you say, boy, we could try it and see what happened. Because he did get some players, me know for sure successful. We know everybody know Leon Daly.
Yes,
but
that is
true. There are a couple
other
players when filter through in some clubs about there in a Europe. Would have to just get more information. You understand?
Yes.
But so far to me, it seems to be possibly the way forward. Like, me see a linkage where you can say, okay, allow our cause most of the high school, and it happen anyway, cause them to align themselves with these developmental academies to go feed into the quality of the schoolboy competition where increase as we can see. And then these players now, in partnership with the high school and the academies, get even more opportunities, and unlike they never get it before. Because you know, so the KCs and the JCs, they have a strong connection in getting their players abroad.
Yeah, he's top ranking. No, I come in top ranking. He's ranked 19 in the world. No. Oh, successful is he. Top ranking, if he ranks 19 in the world, he's world class. So that's what I love. So I want top ranking. You need to expand on this thing to explain to us.
Okay,
you get me? Because every single statement we said, it always shadowed in mystery, and we are not about mystery here. We're about We
Yeah, you have
want
to get your
Jamaica to
facts
reach
straight
somewhere because we want the information to replicate it. So where in the world Mr. Butler ranked 19? That's what I want to know. Where in the world he ranks 19? Like what is the context? Because I know
Yeah,
Mr. Butler.
me no know.
Remember, so I'm the person that advocates on Mr. Butler on the internet the most, But sometimes I want to make sure the information is right. I can't just blindly go out there and put out information to people because it's look like I'm going to be selling propaganda. So I want to ask you, top ranking, you hear about the 19th rank in the world, please provide it to me. And then I'm going to go and do my research and come back and tell you if there's a ranking system and what is true. But you have to provide it to me so I can produce it. All right. Yes, that's all. We just want to know because the 19 rank, I don't know where that's coming from. What is that? What's that about? So follow up on that top ranking so we can continue. Yeah, continue, my brother. We're just trying to chip in that because
Yeah,
I'm seeing the comments.
JD, I think that comment is coming from Butler being on a program and saying that as far as being an independently owned academy, his academy is ranked number 19 in the world. No, I have never seen the list myself, so I am assuming that top ranking had just
number
viewed the
19
program.
academy in the world. 19 academy in the world, guys. I'm going to find that out by tomorrow. I will get all the information and come and give you. All right. Yes, tomorrow, 19th rank academy in the world. I'm going to bring that and I'm going to bring paper to put on the screen. 19th ranked academy in the world. And remember, guys, it's just we're just putting information. It's not an hatred of nobody because I know sometimes people can't be objective. We are reasoning and we are trying to find a solution for all the kids to get help. These information pass on to different people to help people in the end. All right, so please. Yes, we're just reasoning logically. So don't come with the Butler hatred or nothing. We are objective. We are smart people. We're supposed to have an objective conversation.
People have to understand still say like we don't want to spread what they call misinformation where you present some information and when you really dig up it, not really go. So that's not what we're here to do. Understand? So the fact about that they on an interview still, and who was interviewing him must have some level of credit. I can't remember who exactly was interviewing him. Right, but I somewhere where if dig up and see.
I'm going to try and get it. And I want to see the number one. And he said independent academy, 19th ranked independent academy in the world. We're gonna try that, and we're gonna see what are the criterias and every single thing and what he's doing, so we know we can give him his just due respect. All right, yes, but we're not gonna jump to just believe it. Every time when something come up, we're gonna do the investigation. Once it comes through, we are going to give it to the fans so we can stand by it and say Mr. Butler outright is the best person in Jamaica when it comes on to football. But I'm not going to come here and just jump and say that because I've learned that you have a lot of different players in the country and you have a lot of different people doing their thing. So I want everyone to get their equal rights. So what if someone else doing better than Mr. Butler in terms of developing talents there? I want to make sure that person can get the notoriety and the platform that I have to push Jamaica kids forward. So that means it's Mr. Butler and someone else pushing the kids forward. I don't want it to just be Mr. Butler alone there when someone else could have gotten the shine. So we want to research a little bit more before we jump to give everyone the flowers over here and not shine the light on someone else. Just like Mr. You continue.
No man, remember say you have our Mount we had a academy name. We're affiliated with I think them were close with York Castle.
That's Mount Pleasant. And you have Kingston Academy. Kingston Academy just went to Netherlands. I should have gone to Netherlands at that location, but because I got the information too late. Because I would have took the ship and go there, and they did well in that competition. Yes, that's a tier 3 competition in Netherlands. That is true, but at the same time, they are still doing good. So we have to collect all those data and figure out it works. And they would have classed as an independent as well because they are not not funded by any club or any JFF or nothing. They are funded by them own selves. So that would have classed as an independent as well. And I don't remember Mr. Butler going into Netherlands or go anywhere this year to get any records like that. So based on this year, Kingston Academy would have done the best as an academy team. You never know about Kingston Academy, don't?
I think more about them once.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's when
But
I
you know,
keep,
say,
yeah, continue.
no man, you can't. You see, and that's the point I make. Say maybe that's the way out. The youth development that are one of the pieces to the puzzle. You know, having these academies now closely more aligned with high schoolers. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing too, I don't know, this is another thing when we think can jolt you a bit forward. Again, if I understand it correctly, when you have a France team, when you have a country like France or Spain or Germany, isn't it true that at all of the significant national levels, they try to play the same type of approach and system and
Yes, man.
philosophy?
Yes, man. My brother.
Absolutely.
Yes, you have.
So at
Yeah.
that may I ask now, say, these are some of the things when we hear some top people talk, not just Butler. Why is it that these, we not say we are can follow Europe, you know, but these are some of the things. Imagine if, no matter if you're under 14,
Mm-hmm.
under 16, you are the same approach. You get me?
Yeah, but the problem is
Either-
you need
either-
one. Look at your statement. You need one conclusive approach.
That are the problem. That are the
How
problem.
much egotistic people you have in the country, and that has power.
That are the problem.
So that's the
That are the
problem.
problem.
So that's why we need to make sure we have a surety that one man's approach is correct and it's legitimate worldwide. So we can push that person's approach, and worst off, it's doing good in the island. So you're not just getting overseas approach. So if you think that overseas education weren't the highest, which we know it is the highest, but we're just saying that if you don't believe that, at least this man is doing it in the Manning Cup. You understand me? So you get to see that.
Then JD, let me ask you something. Zine, talk it truth. When you watch a team like, let me just pick one out of the hat, either JC or Mona or a CC.
Mm-hmm.
You are telling me, say, you know, nice we see the national team consistently play something like that. Just the argument's sake. Me know see a schoolboy level we are talking.
Yeah, but brother, the conversation is right. The conversation is right. Okay, you know what? It no matter if a schoolboy or 2 grade, that's how you evolve things. You have to have a system. Now that's why them say if hold on, Mr. Algrimsey came in. What he hear they said he wanted him to do. Bring it, make sure him system can flow down to the lowest level. So it no matter if a Manning Cup or do it, Manning Cup is even high enough level for you to take the system out of it if the system is right. And you believe in the system so good that it can take us places. Yes, so it's not about just put it. No, your argument is valid, bro. Your argument is valid. You get me?
Yeah. May I tell you, say boy?
Shakpo, we are gonna wait. We are gonna wait here to get the draw. We are gonna wait here and get the draw, and then
oh yeah, the draw.
Okay.
Soon, right?
Let me put out the draw, guys. They're saying the draw is on the way. So let me put up the draw for the grouping and where that is, so we can get it. Let me see where you placed it, band, guys. We're going to get the draw. All right. So let me click it right there to see.
They're on Sports Maximum.
Yes. So
and anybody have any like dream matchups that definitely wanted to see for this draw?
All right, so what we're gonna do, guys, we are gonna stream it in the Discord. So if you want, no, it depends on YouTube, so you don't have to even say anything. We're gonna stream it here, so the sound will come through once the draw starts. All right, yes, but that's a good one, and I wanted my boy to be in it unseen in this discussion. I think it's good and unseen. It's not we're not trying to disrespect Mr. Butler's accolades, but we have to say we have to get these accolades on paper. Because in life, you know, it's not in life. Nowadays, everything goes on paper. Nothing goes off sentiments. That is just Jamaican belief to think that things go off sentiment. Everything goes off paper. Believe me, even on the street right now in Europe, you have to have qualification to get a street job. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. You have to learn to twist a broom the right way. So we can't roll off sentiments, because that's the next conversation I really wanted to have with people. Like Jason, like, how far you think sentiments can really bring Jamaica's football? Because that is the problem. You know?
What a performance in extra time!
coaching was picked based off of sentiment. The team was picked off of sentiment. And we need to get away from that and get to picking the best, regardless of any kind of sentiment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So until we start thinking that way, the football will continue to be stagnant at the national level. Sure, you'll have your success stories here and there, but the whole, the totality will not reach where we want it to reach until the sentiment business dies.
Yeah, so yeah, it starts. We're gonna start it now, so we can write down the players. All right, so let me start it. The sound will come through. All right, let me know if you're hearing it, Jason. Are you hearing it, Jason?
No, I can't hear it. I think I would have to, I don't know.
All right, no problem. That means I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna stream it inside. I'm gonna stream it inside the car.
Okay.
So you guys don't have to come out.
All right.
All right. So it's running.
Yes. So them make sure show this how could you see the Reggae Girlz match.
I love the effort that they're putting out. You know, everything is just looking respectful.
You see the difference, Issa trying to do the thing, no? Look at this. Press conference, build up the
So guys, let me know if you're hearing it in the chat. All right, let me know if you're hearing it inside the chat, inside the YouTube chat. All right. Mr. J, we will be talking about next Reggae Boys conversation. You're not hearing anything? You're not hearing anything. Let me rec- All right, let me then. They said nothing coming through. All right, I'm fixing it, guys. I don't know why it's not coming through.
technology.
We're trying to fix it, guys. One second, one second. I'm trying to fix it. My fault. Let me go here and try to get it. All right, so I'm checking now, guys, to see if it's coming through. All right. All right, but I don't understand that. How is that possible? Nothing coming through the background. Oh, you're hearing me a little bit. All right, I'm working on it. All right, tell you what, we will tell you exactly who got through. All right. Yes, no problem. We will tell you who got through. All right. Yes, I will fix that for the next stream coming up. It looks like we have some technical difficulties.
Yeah, man. On you.
Yes, no, I know. I'm just gonna give them. Yes, I will just talk on it. My fault, yeah. We will fix that. I don't know what is the problem there.
Taking schoolboy football.
Yes, we're just waiting on them to make their announcement, and I will just. If I'm not hearing anything, I maximize the. At this point, just give me a little time, guys. I will just give you. All right, so it's coming right up now, guys. Right up. It's coming right up now. Okay, guys, you are hearing it now. It's coming. You should be able to hear it now. It says it's coming through the mic, so I don't understand. But it's okay. Let me just continue right after this.
Right, here we go.
Clarendon College, CC. Okay, let me see. Clarendon College versus Mona I.
Good
Oh
match,
my
chat.
God!
Good
So
match, chat.
people are the impression Mona I versus CC.
Literally, I'm more
Guys,
I look
as a prediction still, nothing about them right. But all right. Man said in the chat, man said Mona win easy. My God. What am I terrible, someone? Wicked man. The wicked.
giant.
But if it beats CC still, me feel say this a particular. When I second
unseen, I get pure hype, you know, man.
Really?
All right, let's see now. So we have KC and JC as seeded teams. So we're gonna see who they're gonna face at this point. All right, Jamaica. Shane same happy.
Very good match.
Versus Jamaica College. Oh, all right. Let me have some picnic. All right, so we have 2 sets of games already called. Chevrolet. Del 100. This very confident, of course.
Yeah, man.
This is- All right, guys, just 2 more, and then we will finish off. We'll have a 15 minutes discussion, and then that's it. All right. Make sure to smash the like button and get us past 100 likes, at least. Should not be hard. Manchester High, all right.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Yes, it looks like St. Andrew Technical. All right, stats versus Manchester High. Nice. KC versus
Never know.
Central.
Never know. That just that is, okay.
Yeah, man. Fire, no? Okay. My boy, each up on her.
How much fun? I
Look nervous.
yeah. I miss never know. Yeah, the last match up there rough.
Let
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Kingston College versus Central High. Yeah, so it's finished now, basically.
yeah, that's it.
All right, so okay. Okay, so Kyle Butler will be doing his interview, guys. So pretty much guys, we're gonna stop stream this now. Let us finish the conversation so we can finish the stream. Um, like how we get the draw at this point, all right? Yes, so you can go over there, and if you want to watch the rest of the stream, you can go over there. But let me finish up this because we had to just do 2 hours, and we are already kind of on our way out. All right, so let me just chop up that before we leave, guys. All right. Dr. Gigi, please mute your mic, my brother, because you're talking to someone else in the background. All right, so you mute your mic, Dr. Gigi, on your own, so you can come in. So, guys, let we talk about what took place here, no? All right. Let me talk about what took place here. All right. Yes, so the draw. We have CC versus Mona. Just a fast reaction. Who you going for in that game? Let me know if you're hearing me well. Let me know if you're hearing me
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, we're here.
Versus Mona. That one is one that I definitely, looking at the teams, would have wanted to see. Two good coaches, two good programs. But I think in the end, CC will have a bit much for them. I can see it being high scoring though, so I'll say 4-2 CC.
All right, so CC you're going for. Next person is in the chat. What say you?
You know, I don't know how to call this, to be honest, because as me said, the only team in my opinion, that is just my opinion, we can properly give CC a proper game
Mm-hmm.
is this Mona. So I don't know. I got edge it and say CC 3-2, even though me think it can go reverse as well. But it will definitely be a high scoring match because these teams always score. So it can go reverse. I wouldn't be surprised if Mona actually spring a surprise and defy when most people on the island are say. Because we see this Mona team play and they can actually pull it off. But me still give CC the benefit still. Me I get me 3-2.
All right, Kenrick, thank you very much. All right, yes. So hopefully we don't see you come back in the chat then, since you unsubscribe. All right, have a nice day. Yes, so thanks very much for that conversation, Big Boss. We wanted to hear from Unseen, but Tiku says Mona. CC I got show Mona the leather. 3-1. All right, yes. We avoid Kenrick's comment and just move on. But if Mona can give CC a good game, what about KC? That's the surprising thing. I'm surprised though people are talking so highly of Mona, but yet still when it comes on to the Manning Cup, so if they are gonna give you CC a challenge, why is it they are not so much short for them to win the Manning Cup? Because we're not hearing so much people saying it about the Manning Cup. You understand me?
No, I believe they can win. I mean, I think they're not gonna make the same mistake like the last time when they met against Casey.
Okay. Because I never heard your take on it. I just heard we're just Unseen propagating his theory, you know. Yes. But if yes, so Unseen. Them get the CC now. CC them get Unseen.
Yeah.
Give your take fast. Okay.
I think Mona have the quality to beat CC, and I also think CC, have the quality to beat Mona. It's gonna come down to tactically who stick to their system to the key and who score their chances in the game. One thing I know is that Mona press is press. They can do it better than Dinthill for a longer period. And if they can unstable that midfield of CC, they will really put CC on the back foot and score a lot of goals. Now, if Mona allows CC to get in their rhythm and move the ball around and pick passes in their in the opponent's half, CC gonna tear Mona apart. And I think both teams understand their weakness and their strengths, and the training. They're going to train for that, in coming days. So they're going to put everything on the training pitch just to see if they can maximize on their strengths and strengthen their weakness also.
Okay. You give it all of that take, so you don't come to a conclusive point, to say, all right, so it's just too tight, you can't call it. Anybody can win on the day, and depending on how certain people works. That's what you're basically saying, So
yeah, man, that man said, but never say, all right, Mona.
We just describe every football match we ever play.
I just say, all right, watch out, Mona.
All right, so Mona, you say Mona beat CC then. All right, thank you. Mona gonna beat CC and Mona winning the Manning Cup. All right, no problem.
One
Let me go to the comments.
One.
Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah. They may block this user, so I'm not have to come back again. You come disrupt a thing. If you want to unsubscribe, you know unsubscribe, big man. Here come tell me about you unsubscribe because we're too slow. How can we be too slow when the people just do something else? So some people delusional, man. My God, man. To everyone, all the teams are Mona versus Clarendon, JC versus yes. We'll keep that on the screen. Champions Cup, Una talk about. Yes, that's what we're talking about, Arando, at this point. Owen, it will be a good game. Why adjust them team in it? Because it's only the semi-finals. It's the Champions Cup, so people that's closer to the finals, all right? Classed as champions. CC plays ball position from back to front. I don't see the press bothering them. I do believe that, Owen. I think it's going to be a serious slapping. Yes. I think him can come and tell you all I'm in every game when I explain, it's not going to be as nothing near what he's talking about. CC will not even think to try play Mona like they do Dinthill or any other school so far. KC couldn't do it. Every team that played this Mona team will defend for their lives or get dumped up. All right, top ranking. You made two comments and we clearly see where your allegiance lies. It's not objectivity. You're just making statements. I can bet you money that CC will come out and play exactly how they normally play. Yes, and I would love to bet you on that. All right. Yes.
Yeah, the most part, them are go hold the same type of
because
approach.
that
They
means
might
he never
tweak a
watched.
few things.
That means he never watched how CC played against Dinthill because CC dropped back, didn't invite Dinthill and them, and then play out from that. So what are you talking about? You get me? You see what I'm talking about, Jason? You can know how people talking when they're selling a narrative, you know. Especially top ranking, you know. It's clearly a narrative he's selling, you know.
But for sure, still, Mona way better. To me, Mona are the best, probably pressing team in the country still.
Yes,
pressing.
yes.
So,
but his statement was
CC have to go be a bit more.
No, but his statement
on your toes with how them pass.
Big boss. His statement was CC can't play Dinthill the same way like how they play Dinthill. That's his statement, you know. But they dropped back on Dinthill and then counter attack for 30 minutes of the game. So I don't know if he was actually watching the game to be telling me different. So I don't understand. What is he saying? So, but what is he trying to? He's trying to oversell this statement of Mona being the best team and nobody can take Mona press. Bruh, a lot of these teams, if they are brave enough, and I think that CC is a very educated team, they can take Mona's press and dominate them as well too. We have to give people respect. It can go both ways, yes, because we are giving Mona respect to say Mona pressing is effective, yes. But CC can come out and dominate Mona. And I think more likely that's exactly how it's going to go. I'm very sorry. I think you're going to get a definitive winner, and the definitive winner in this one will be CC. I'm very sorry. I think we need to put some respect on other teams as well. I think they are going to win this comfortable over Mona. This is going to be the first game that Mona plays that they comfortably get defeated. Top ranking says Imaxit CC wasn't playing a defensive game. We totally exactly go from first minutes to 30 minutes and see if CC played attacking I press no fear game. RC saw that they dropped back and actually counter on Dinthill. If you don't go and see that, you're a liar at top ranking. If you don't go and watch the first 30 minutes of the game and you tell me that you saw them meeting Dinthill at the top of the pitch, a liar tell top ranking. May I tell you, a liar tell. The game is out in the top ranking. It's on our channel, you know. So you cannot come and lie to us, you know. All right, it's on our channel. People, go back to the next video and you see the top ranking a liar. Top ranking, no, you're not agree to disagree. Wait, go back to the first video, look at it yourself and come back. We're not gonna be 35 minutes, but come back next time and we have that conversation because liar tell you just want hype of your team. Yes, who that come in? Sorry about that. Sorry, I just me have a war the one top ranking man. Make him know him start them foolishness. But anyways, that's a one game. We get split, so that game is going to be tight. So we're not going to pick a winner for the CC Mona game, all right? Because everybody all over the place on that one. Central.
So wait, so 2 votes for CC and 2 votes for Mona. That's how it go.
I mean, vote for CC, you know. Yeah, man. Unseen vote for Mona. Unseen vote for Mona. All right. So, yes, Shaq Paul alone for coming in and just split the vote. But anyways, we look at Shaq Paul busy operate the channel. So, anyways, we're gonna move on to the next one. The next one, KC Central. Let me hear now. Let me see if it's gonna be tighter. Unseen KC Central. Anybody inside the chat, guys? Remember, we have to finish before 3 hours. You know, KC Central.
Well, for me, Central is a fighting team, but boy, if he said this are the we are calling now the farthest mismatch of all of the groupings of all of the pairings.
Mm-hmm.
He said these are the biggest disparity then between two teams. So I feel like KC are gonna be a little bit too much for Central. We know say them are gonna fight still, you know, but I feel like KC are gonna be a little bit too much for Central.
And with them having an easier draw than anybody else, as what you have said, would that not help them and aid them in the Manning Cup as well? Because easier draw, save your legs.
Fair point. I mean, if the game already buried by 60 minutes, you know, them can make a lot of adjustments and take off certain people, and you know.
Right.
Yeah.
It's an outstanding KC so far in the chat. Everybody sends KC. Guys, please smash the like button and keep on smashing the like button before we finish. Yes, so get us to 150 likes on the video, all right? Yes, and subscribe. We need 10 more to 12 more subscription to reach 3,000, all right? Yes. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Let me bring in Jason, and then we bring in Unseen, because Unseen in and out, and we are trying down the stream. I don't know if your Unseen thinks you have 15 hours we are spending here, but we are going to exclude the Unseen for now because he looks like he's busy. Yes, so let me concentrate on Jason and Diego. So Jason.
Yeah, KC 3-0 over Central. I don't think Central have enough to handle what's going to come at them from KC. So I'd say 3-0 to KC.
All right, 3-0. So Uns down, KC took it. Unseen, you're still here, or you're just busy listening to something else? Okay, Unseen Mike is on. Unseen, we're
I'm there.
KC Central. What you said on that one?
KC Central. KC.
All right. You know, for going in analysis. All right. And would that help them to win the Manning Cup? Because obviously, if it's an easier team, I think they're going to just whitewash them. Would that aid them to be more fitter?
No. I'm not saying they're going to whitewash them because Central are quality players, you know. But, you know, with the whisper puzzle, piece of the puzzle, you know, him just have that edge there over the defenders, then where he might get opportunity and he might score based on the form, you know. So we just, you know, put them to score more goals. And you know, once a team score more goals, it means that they're gonna win.
The man said whisper score 9 points Central. Jesus God. All right.
They have to do the things so still.
All right. So I will go with
it's like a 3-1 or 4-1, something like that, 4-2 type of thing. Probably 3-1. 3-1.
Yeah, yes, Bossy.
Yeah, you know, I'm a Central supporter for this season, but
yes,
against KC, I don't see them winning, so I give it the 3-1.
All right,
KC.
All right, so we have JC Mannings now. All right, this is one I want to hear from. We want to hear from JC Mannings now. We want to hear from the one. This is Unseen. We want to hear from Unseen Sports first, and then we'll go in. After that, anyone can just come in. I will just make the scores. All right. Yes. So JC Mannings now. I want to see how biased this chat will be now. JC Mannings.
Me first?
Yeah, man. Are you, man? Because it's yes, we want.
We're at next.
Eh? Yes, sir.
We are listening. JC Mannings. Go.
No, yeah, somebody say something, man. I'm not hearing you.
I don't want Jason and you a war. You want Jason a war in that chat. Me no business.
Oh,
Hear the badness.
No, the madness. I don't think it's the madness. But anyway. I'll get the score line first and then the penalty.
We are here. We are listening.
Mannings 2, JC 1. I just think that Mannings have something to prove based on the match that they lose against Manchester. And then will come guns blazing, you know, JC in that game here. You know, now flip the script. I know JC are the favorite, but I flip the script. Just feel like Mannings must have something to prove to the schoolboy SBF.
The people are bunny out here, man. Shane Billings has said madness unseen.
Yeah, man. That's why they say me I come with the badness. You never know some madness.
Yeah, unseen. A pure word. All right, unseen.
Yeah, I pick Mannings.
So Owen says
JC,
no. Oh, people are challenging. Says so. JC has nothing to prove. Owen, I ask you if JC not have nothing to prove because somebody here take them. Oh, you go for the next team. You know, hilarious. You know, so
yeah, man. It not add up. No.
The people understand you and me.
Never.
Yeah, but football. The one out of the ordinary because everybody just say JC. And that's what I say. Me I pick Mannings, right? I pick Mannings. So Mannings are the underdog, you know. Mannings is not the favorite to win the game, but me picking Mannings. And why I'm saying Mannings won't win? Because they have something to prove. Based on the difficult to them out.
Okay.
Against Manchester. They might come with something, they might come with some vengeance, they might come with something to win. I'm not saying that JC don't have anything to prove, I'm just think Mannings, so I come for that game then.
All right. Who else? Jason, say what you say because you look like you eat it, you eat it in the conversation.
Yeah, no. Because, look, I mean, the man said that they're gonna win because they have something to prove. But like when I ask the question, I'm gonna ask like every team at this point need to prove. I mean, it's a Champions Cup, so you know, I mean, you get that you think they're gonna win, but your reason they can't really agree because everybody has something to prove, in my opinion, right? I think JC will take this one. Just too much quality. Again, the some of the levels that some of the players and JC have been to in terms of representing their nation, things of that nature. You know, they're just a little more developed than the Mannings team. So I think they will come out victorious. I would say probably a 3-1 margin for JC.
Okay, so all right. Well said. Then we have Diego. Diego, what say you? And then we bring in Shakpo. And then we can finalize the last one. And then we are out of here. So at least we still finish under the 3 hour. We give you guys 1 hour extra. And we don't see the likes reach 150. The disrespect for the quality that we do bring is sad. But tell you what, we still thank all the personnels that came out and support the program in that time. Yes, so we have Diego. Diego, what say you on this match?
So the last match when Mannings play against Manchester, people have them reasons. We understand them reasons, but me as a Manchester man can control say them never start this play and this. A lot of them better players never start. That they no matter to me. On the day, the stats still part of the story said Manchester they have 10 on target, Mannings they have 1. Now obviously Mannings is not that quality team. Mannings are way better team than that. So, if we put it some more power unseen, I feel like when those players come back into the system, they are going to play proper, way higher level football than what they do against Manchester. I expect that. So, how me and Sita go? Yeah, I mean, JC on paper, obviously, stronger on paper. But me can see this game going a 2-2 and being decided by penalties.
Okay.
Fair enough. That's fair.
Otis Reed said, on the day, sometimes the level of ballers make no sense. You have to turn up for play ball. Yes, and every day, the level of ballers make no sense. You have to turn up to play ball every day. The problem is when you're a bigger baller, you tend to be more consistent. That's why people recognize that you're a bigger baller. You understand me? So more unlikely, that's why predictions is a thing. Otis. So come on, man. Trey Moon said Manchester second goal offside by a mile. We're gonna. I saw people trying to find that. Trey Moon. We're gonna argue at that point. What JC has to prove? They prove that they're one of the best teams. You're lucky. Yeah, it proves that they're one of the best teams. For me, I go down and say JC winning this one. I think JC will win comfortable as well over Mannings. I truly believe that the disrespect that we put JC under, it's very, very sad. And then we have the final one coming in, Manchester versus Stats. My God, this is one is going to be a tough one.
Really,
Yeah, go ahead, big boss. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
JC to win this also. I believe the quality in JC's team will give them the edge over Mannings for sure. So I expect JC to win this at least 2-1.
And just give you your Manchester stats score, and then we can go back to the other panelists.
The last one will be Manchester
versus Stats. Yes.
That's also a close game. This is the only game I put to go to penalties.
Penalties. All right. So then we're bringing back Unseen. Unseen, close off this one fast because I want to finish up this one within the 10 minutes. So close it off. Unseen, what say you? Stats versus Manchester. Your iron Stats, you know, and Manchester definitely smoked Mannings, you know. Whether Trey we're talking about offside, quarter side, or full side.
I'm going Stats, you know. I'm going Stats. Too low. Keeping off us. That's my take on it. Stats too low. All
right. Stats too love. All right. So that was very short. Too love from my God. Yo, the man, the man got beat, you know, unseen. Me I tell you some of them statements where you give them brother. When time coming and them got beat, you know. All right. So let's go bring in Jason.
Our job that take beaten on.
But no, but come on, something you can offer bigger reasons unseen, but you just keep on just want to say some things where irk people and chat, they make the people more war.
Yeah, man, the war, man. I say it get interested in that nice, man.
Yeah. Unseen a Jose Mourinho, man, you know.
Oh my God. Jason, what you say on the Manchester Stats? I'm not going to vote on this one, you know.
Well, yeah. So you know, I don't want to hear your.
No, I'm not for say. Manchester is a very good team. I'm not for say. We can't get away with this one, guys. We can't get away not voting on this one.
To be honest, Manchester is a team that surprised me the other day. Really and truly. I mean, it was only the score was so low scoring, but they could have scored so many more goals. I believe I like a few of their players, especially in attack. But Stats, man, I'm not going to go against Stats because that Satchwell kid, believe he's something special. So I would say Stats will win the game 2-1.
All right, and then my brother, we've clear it off, no? Because and then we're gonna go through the comments for people that voted on the Stats one. Diego, what say you on that final one?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I guess I'm become a Chester one. Well, you know. On paper Stats, because we can't deny say Stats are one of the most them going forward, them just relentless. That's the thing with them. Right? But we observe how them play against Haile Selassie, how Haile Selassie play them. I could tell you that if Haile Selassie they have a bit more luck on the day, because Haile Selassie play them good, then could have win that match. So again, we probably are gonna say a 2-1 to Stats, even though he's a Manchester man. But again, this one other one when we feel can be a repeat of the last time when they meet. Based on what the man in a sports match say, it can't possibly go again to penalties. But if may I be honest, Stats are the better team. If both teams turn up, Stats are the better team.
All right. So that's where we're gonna stop the show, guys. Thanks very much yet again for a great one. Unseen pass through, massive respect. He's turning up, because believe me, he's gonna get some beat when these games played. Man, a toot. My God, man. If he turns up right, he's gonna get. He's gonna be a genius.
Me sure me I get the more now one, right?
Oh, all right.
I make it the money as well, man.
That's a big card when Unseen. She said Mona got us beat. CC still no, even though I agree to say that me feel that my best team when match up to beat them still, but boy, you're brave man.
All right.
I must brave.
Believe me, man, it's
Me
tough, man.
me just think CC him more tactics can beat the CC tactics.
All right, so guys, we are going to stop it here. So far, our next brilliant show. Thanks everyone for subscribing. We said we wanted to reach 3,000 subscribers. Clearly, we never reached it. We had one person said he has to unsubscribe because we got the news too late. I don't know what he's talking about. Borderline delusional, but tell you what, I still respect. Yes, yes, no, that's just trying to sell a narrative. You know, people comes with narrative, but that's okay.
Him still subscribe, man. Him such a way. Him subscribe. Man.
Yes, so it's no, but I blocked him off the channel as well, so he doesn't need to subscribe.
You don't need to block him.
No. People like that what sells unnecessary narrative, you just let them go. So you don't even make them have to come back. I'm telling you, that's just me. I don't waste time. So thanks everyone that subscribed, because we have an intention here, you know, and we want to have insightful conversations, and I thought this one was a good one, especially the one about coaching. All right, yes, we're gonna try our best to come back tomorrow with some of the results and stuff, and we do it again. So thanks yet again, everyone, Jason, everyone that came in, massive respect. We will be doing it again. So see you in the next one, guys. If you just came in, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Peace out.